Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Today in this matchup, the Carrollton Warriors host the Tusky Valley Trojans. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back into Carrollton and your Wood Electric pregame show. A beautiful Saturday afternoon. Some baseball weather for sure as we've got the Carrollton Warriors hosting the Tusky Valley Trojans. It is head coach Chase Cooper as we go down along the base pass, brought to you by PAC Drilling for our coach interview. Coach, only been a couple days since we last saw Tusky Valley. Kind of a tight one against Fairless, an up-and-down game. What have you guys talked about since that game?
We just talked about limiting our walks and limiting beating ourselves. If we can manage those things, I feel that we can hang in any game that we play.
Now, obviously, I don't have to tell you this, but we know how tough Carrollton is, and just coming off of a first league title they've had in about 2.5 decades. This is the game, though. These are the type of opponents you want right before tournament time, right?
For sure. We try to set our schedule up to build us towards the tournament and prepare us for the teams that we're going to see, and Carrollton is no slouch. They're going to help get us ready for our sectional and district games that we hopefully play as we have our draw on Sunday.
Whenever we did see you guys against Fairless, really had a lot of parts of the order really contribute on the offensive side of things, some productive hits, and realistically some decent pitching at times too, despite the walks. So the pieces are kind of there, right?
For sure. It was positive to see our bottom of our order kind of come through, like Roman Farnsworth, I think, went 4 for 4. So that was a great building block to see, and hopefully we can see the bottom continue to feed the top today.
Now, whenever you are playing away from home on a Saturday, too, you always wonder if you can get kids necessarily focused as well as they need to be whenever it comes to playing baseball. How prepared do you think the Trojans are for today?
Always hopeful that they're ready. I talked to them yesterday. I graduated from here. This is my alma mater field, and I haven't won a game here yet. And I said, if there's one on the schedule I've had circled, like I need you to go get for me, I need you to get me at least one of these. So I think that they're going to be locked in and ready to go, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, that would definitely be quite the homecoming, so to speak, then, and also a huge win before a tournament for sure. And finally, as we do look ahead, the tournament draw is tomorrow. What are you guys expecting from that? I know you're looking forward to it because it just means postseason's here and everyone loves that.
Yeah, we're supposed to get our seeding here sometime today, so I'm not sure what that looks like yet. But the Division 5 Eastern District is always full of really solid baseball teams, and I believe that we're a solid team too. So should be some interesting, tight games played throughout the whole entire way until we get to the district championships.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and as always, good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you.
Head coach Chase Cooper for the Tusky Valley Trojans, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Head coach Brian Conley for Carrollton is on the way.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paw Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paw Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Carrollton as the Warriors are hosting the Trojans at Tusky Valley as we are in the Wood Electric pregame show, and we'll bring you the coach interview along the base pass brought to you by PAC Drilling. It is head coach Brian Conley for the Carrollton Warriors. Coach, been a little while since we've been out here in Warrior Country, but always happy to be back here. Fantastic season again for you guys, and I got to start things off with that EBC championship. I know it's been a long time since a league title has come back to Carrollton.
Yeah, it's been 25 years, so it's been a long, long time, and these boys deserve it. They've really worked hard, and it couldn't have been a better group of kids to get that. So I'm really, really happy for them, and they're excited, and they should be because they earned it.
And on top of that, I know you want to put all the praise on the kids, but 80 wins for you two here at Carrollton. I'm sure that's a pretty good achievement for you as well.
Yeah, I don't look into much of that stuff. I just want to make sure the kids are winning ball games and they're having a good time and we're accomplishing some things as a team. So yeah, the 80 wins is nice, but you know that doesn't really matter. What matters is bringing some hardware to the school and playing with some pride, and these kids, like I said, they've worked really, really hard, and they deserve this EBC title.
And, you know, speaking of them working hard and what they've been able to accomplish this year, I mean, the league title already kind of shows what this season's been all about, but it seems like you guys have really answered the bell quite often. What has been kind of different this year, maybe from other years' teams that have made them that good, I guess?
I think everyone's all in, basically. I mean, I've got a deep bench, and kids that get an opportunity to step on the mound or come in and hit have answered the bell. That everybody's contributed to some type of success this season, which is beautiful because I love using the bench, and these kids have accepted their roles, and it's just gone from there.
Now you guys get a matchup against Tusky Valley here as the season rolls on. We're right before the tournament draw. You know, this is a Trojans team, kind of had an up and down season so far, but still going to be a quality opponent. What are you guys looking to work on before tournament time?
I want to try and get as many arms moving as we can, get people at bats, but this is a really good Tusky team. They're well coached. They've got good athletes. I know they got a couple guys banged up, but they're always a scrappy team. So we got a tough task ahead of us today for a doubleheader for sure.
And finally for you, Coach, so much of this comes down to the battle on the mound whenever it comes to high school baseball. I'm assuming, you know, hitting your spots, no walks, no free bases given up is going to be a big key.
That's the main thing. Just throw strikes and let our defense work. That's what we've been doing all year. We feel really comfortable with our defense no matter who we trot out there. So, yeah, the main thing is hit your spots, throw strikes, let the defense go to work, and then, you know, we'll do our thing when we come up to bat.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach, and as always, good luck to the Warriors.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Brian Conley for the Carrollton Warriors, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned because we're going to have the afternoon's first pitch on the way from Carrollton right after this.
Rinkus Insurance in Carrollton, your local independent insurance agency, offers their clients personal, commercial, and farm insurance, utilizing a consultative process to ensure you get the maximum protection available for the lowest possible cost amongst the companies they represent. Rinkus Insurance prides themselves on providing peace of mind with maximum protection at the best value to each client they serve. See what Rinkus Insurance can do for you by calling 330-627-4442. Rinkus Insurance is a proud supporter of Carrollton Athletics and wishes them best of luck in today's game.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Big Z Sports back in live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And we apologize for some audio issues earlier on there. We did our pregame period, and we did that a little bit earlier because there's going to be a really cool thing upcoming. Military appreciation going to be ongoing here from Carrollton, so we'll be bringing you that live coming up here in a little bit. Flyover, plenty of things that they're going to be doing to honor veterans here. We're going to have some live performances on the field and the color guards here as well. A lot of fun, and this is going to be a great matchup between Tusky Valley and Carrollton. Adam's down there getting some things finalized, getting our camera in place. And I want to give a shout-out to Logan McPeek because he always feels bad when something goes wrong. You did nothing wrong. But yeah, no, that's all right. Well, so we're going to be bringing you that live whenever we get that underway. Tusky Valley out on the field warming up right now. Carrollton's gone through their warm-up periods, so we'll be bringing you that here shortly in just a little while. Stay tuned with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, as when we return, we'll get you all that military appreciation stuff that they're doing here this afternoon, and then we'll bring you the first pitch. Carrollton takes on Tusky Valley. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
The T County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. They offer adult and youth boxing classes for kids as young as 7, along with Muay Thai for ages 10 and up, and mixed martial arts. Most classes are held 2 to 3 times per week at the T County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and prices start at $60 per month. Remember, your first session of any class is always free at the T County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and at this time, military appreciation here from Carrollton as the Warriors are set to take on the Trojans. So be sure to stay tuned with us throughout this as we could do something cool, something of first that we've ever done on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Batting 7th in right field, number 4, Rome Farnsworth. Batting 8th, third baseman, number 6, Landon Fletcher. Batting 9th, the catcher, number 9, Kane Slade. Now for your Carrollton Warriors. Led by 2023 Eastern District Coach of the Year, Brian Conley. 2023 Eastern District Assistant Coach of the Year, Coach Moore. Pitching coach, Brandon Wade. First year non-starter, number 6, Nevin Woods. Number 10, Brayden Cook. Number 22, Jaden Murphy. Number 5, Michael Mullins. Number 8, Brandon Wade. Number 15, Cooper Hahn. Batting 6th, first base number 27, Hunter Allison. Batting 7th and pitching number 14, Braden Swearingen. Batting 8th in the DH spot, number 11, Javen Johnson. Batting for left fielder number 25, Brandon Marshall. And batting 9th, the right fielder number 12, Landon McClellan. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Unlock your weapons. Step out and stay out. Ready. Aim.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountains.
Go to the veterans. Let's go, baby. That's right. That's right. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Carrollton.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. The Wood Electric pregame show is wrapping up. It is time for your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's. Before we do that, though, got to give a huge thank you to everyone who participated with the military appreciation here. Really cool thing.
That was very cool. It was neat to see, and it's nice to see those veterans be honored in that way.
Why don't you start off with the visiting Tusky Valley Trojans, who will be at the plate first, brought to you by Wendy's.
Yeah, leading off, number 3, playing shortstop, Hunter McGuffin. Batting second, number 11, Shane Biggie Twiss. Is it Twiss?
Yeah, it's Twiss. And Coach Cooper threw in that for today.
I would say Biggie. Yeah, okay. So we're going to call him Biggie Twiss. He's playing left field. Batting third, Isaac Matthews. He'll be playing center field. I'm sorry. Wow. Isaac Matthews, number 8. He'll be playing second base. Nick Miller, he'll be wearing number 10, playing first base. Jesse White, playing left field. I'm wearing number 7, playing center field.
See how it tripped me up, too, when I was writing it out?
I would say I'll get through this because this is not what I'm used to seeing. Luke Miller is going to be batting in place of the pitcher, Lucas James. I'm sorry, is that?
I believe right fielder.
Yeah, no, that's right fielder. He has number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Batting 7th, number 4. Roman Farnsworth, he'll be pitching today. And number 6, Landon Fletcher playing third base. Followed by Kane Solinsky. He'll be catching, wearing number 9.
First offering to McGuffin is a strike right
wow.
down Broadway.
I have not seen a lineup card done that way. I was all screwed up.
On the mound for Carrollton, winding and firing. Next offering is driven to right center. That's losing steam, and it will be caught and actually bounce off the glove in right center. So safely on first will be McGuffin. An error to start things off in the first base runner for the Trojans.
Yeah, that ball, it kind of jumped off the bat there, and it turned. I think it turned into a routine play too quick, and I don't think he was ready for it.
So on the mound, what I was trying to say for the Warriors is Braden Swearingen for Carrollton. So now he'll work with a runner on first. Shane Twiss now up to the plate. his first plate appearance. Swearingen gets set and will step off. Yeah, you and I did the same thing there, though, Adam, whenever it came to how the lineup card was written. It was going to be a bunt attempt for Twist, but he pulls the bat back for ball one.
Yeah, reading that, I was just kind of all over the place because with the numbers, they're all single digit for the most part, and I thought those were the positions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was messing me all up.
It's all right.
We made it through. People, they'll figure it out.
Twist ahead in the count, 1-0. Swearingen comes set. His next delivery, there was a bunt attempt, pulled the bat back. James scrambles out there and keeps the ball in front of him. Will keep McGuffin at first. It's a 2-0 count upcoming. Absolutely picture-perfect day here from Carrollton for a baseball game.
Yeah, you put a request in for weather, and this is what you asked for.
2-0. Low again. James has to block it off of the dirt, so now 3-0. One of the biggest things in the pregame that Coach Conley talked about was, of course, not giving up those free bases. Already slipping behind 3-0 to Twist. Swearingen kicks and fires. The 3-0's right there on the inside corner, now 3-1. Cool thing, too, for, as we had been mentioning with military appreciation, the Carrollton Warriors, did you notice the hats?
Those hats are really cool.
The C on the hats is an American flag. 3-1. Tries to go for the outside corner, but it's too low. So 2 runners on, nobody out, bringing up Isaac Matthews to the plate.
Yeah, definitely not the way you want to start if you're the Warriors here. Basically with a walk and with an error. Now the Trojans are in business with 2 men on with no out.
See what they have dialed up for Matthews. We know after what we saw against Fairless, he's got a big bat, but we'll see if he's just looking to move the runners over. Swearingen comes set. He'll kick, and there is a bunt attempt. It's fouled back off the cage.
Yeah, this is one of those moments in this position, though he's the 3-hitter. You're not looking to bunt for a base hit here. You're looking to bunt to advance the runners and give your team 2 outs to get those 2 runners in scoring position over the plate.
Well, that's the main goal at the end of the day. It's just put runs across. Simple as that.
Yep.
Swearingen ready again. His 0-1. It's cut on and fouled right back towards us. Now 0-2.
Yeah, good job working ahead here. Obviously, the first pitch fouled off bunt attempt, but coming right back at him, it's caused another foul ball. Up 0-2 on the third batter.
Matthews digs back in. Swearingen. His delivery. Way high and tight. This is a Carrollton team, Adam, that coming in here, obviously, you know, they're anxiously awaiting to see what their tournament draw will be. No, it's going to be one of the top teams in the East District. Next offering tries to tail it back in, but it doesn't quite catch the zone. Sitting at 14-4 this season.
Yeah, it's obviously a successful regular season like that. You're going to be rewarded with at least probably a couple home games, I would think, to start the tournament play.
Swearingen kicks, fires, swung on, line drive over to the left side. It's between the 5-6 hole. Coach Cooper is waving him home. Left fielder's going to throw it in, cut off. It's not going to be in time, and scoring the first run is going to be McGuffin, an RBI single for Isaac Matthews.
Yeah, Isaac Matthews, a nice piece of hitting there, found the hole in the infield and utilized it to get that first RBI of the game.
Twist advances and will stand on at second. 2 runners on, nobody out. 1-0 ball game. The Trojans have opened things up. Nick Miller, first baseman, gets his first plate appearance. This was kind of something that Tusky Valley struggled with a little bit when we saw him take on Fairless.
Yeah, and this is, the scenario hasn't changed. That bunt to move the runners is still a possibility here.
First delivery to Miller, way outside. As Coach Cooper mentioned in the pregame, the seedings will be coming out later on this afternoon. Draw actually tomorrow for the tournament. See where everyone's going to be playing. The 1-0. 2 out, far outside again. Swearingen comes set again. 2-0, outside again. So Miller ahead, 3-0. We'll see if it's a take all the way. Next delivery. Goes for the outside corner, and it's there.
Yeah, caught the corner there. One thing about the Warriors, they put 18 runs on the board last night, so you know they can score it. But this is still not, this is not the chalkboard draw up of how you want to start the game today.
3-1 outside corner again. Miller thought it was ball 4, was starting his jog down to first, but Blue says, might as well go ahead and turn around.
Why don't you see one more?
The 3-2. Cut on and missed, and Swearingen sits down Miller for out number 1, bringing up center fielder Jesse White to the plate.
Had nice movement on that pitch. It almost looked like a slider because it had that tail to it. Good movement. Still would have caught the outside part of the plate, but great job there sticking with the batter.
Out of the righty, tailing away from the lefty. Almost looked like could have been a two-seamer.
Yeah.
Delivery. Swung on and missed as he goes upstairs to White, who couldn't catch up to it. Oh, 0-1 delivery, runs off the zone.
It's one thing about pitching in baseball. Sometimes it does take a little while for you to kind of get that groove and get a feel for how the game flow is going to be. You can see he's slowly getting there, getting more comfortable with his pitches.
That one lost the handle as he tried to go to the inside corner. Yeah, I mean, it's all about getting properly warmed up and everything. You know, you obviously before the game can be out there, throw some soft toss, get the arm warmed up a little bit, but actually until it's fully loose and ready to go, it takes some time. Skied to the left side for White. Down the left field line, fly ball, and it is going to be hauled in there by the left fielder. Looked like it almost tailed away from him there for a second, but a good job by Marshall handling it for out number 2.
It really did. That thing hung in the air. It felt like forever, but off the bat, it wasn't a big surprise that it hung as long as it did.
Luke Miller, your DH. Batting for the right fielder in Lucas Jones. Miller with a big spot here. His team already up 1-0, but doesn't want to strand 2 on the base paths. Swearingen kick steals inside as Miller gets out of the way.
Yeah, Coach Cooper would have loved to have seen that fly ball go to right field. Maybe a chance to maybe advance on a tag up, but being in left field, there wasn't much that could happen with that one.
Next delivery, 1-0. Goes to the outside corner. James tries to pull it back in, but it's 2-0. Next delivery is cut on and fouled back. Miller can get on here. Coming to the plate would be Roman Farnsworth, your pitcher today for Tusky Valley. A 4-for-4 day when we saw him against Fairless. 2 triples.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking after that game, and you said that's where it's not something we do, but if the team on the short end of the stick, he was the most deserving to win player of the game that night.
Yeah, a lot of hustle out of Farnsworth. Just came up a little bit short, though, did the Trojans. Now 3-1 as Swearingen missed. Next delivery goes high, so bases will be loaded with Farnsworth coming to the plate. Second walk issued by Swearingen in the first.
Yeah, Farnsworth probably hoping to stay hot here.
Pinch runner coming in here for Miller. Looks like that'll be number 2. Trenton Puntney. Swearingen ready, kick, steals. There's going to be a tapper, and somehow it's going to go fair. James will tag out Farnsworth on the check swing. So Swearingen works out of it. It's a 1-0 ball game. Home half of the first on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof,
priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back in. High school baseball on the way, or here in Carrollton. We're not still in pregame. It's the bottom of the first inning. Tusky Valley leading Carrollton 1-0. Your Wendy's starting lineups for the Carrollton Warriors. And we also have a correction for the Tusky Valley side. You and I messed up. Farnsworth out there in right field. Lucas Jones is your pitcher today.
Okay.
We misread what we had in front of us. For Carrollton, leading things off, the shortstop, number 21, Isaac Husted. Then it's the center fielder, number 9, Garrett Broadwater. Number 7 is Jacob Whitmore. He plays the hot corner and also bats third. It is Landon James, the catcher, wearing number 2 in the cleanup spot. Batting 5th, Cooper Hahn, the second baseman, number 26. Batting 6th, Hunter Allison, the first baseman, wearing number 27. Braden Swearingen, your pitcher, wearing 14, batting 7th. It is Javen Johnson, the DH, number 11, batting 8th. Landon McClellan's your right fielder, wearing number 12, batting 9th. And out in the field, playing in place of the designated hitter, it is Brandon Marshall, your left fielder, wearing number 25. Thanks to Wendy's for bringing us the starting lineups week in and week out.
So when we were looking at the lineup, we knew that there was an issue here. So he forgot the other line, is what you're saying, is for Roman Farnsworth to make that P and R.
Yes, and, and the F that goes off to the right of that.
Okay.
I believe.
That's
We're going to find out, because I haven't actually seen the number out in right field. It looks like Farnsworth.
And we know 17's on the mound.
So we know.
So we got that. Yeah, we have eliminated that.
It is Lucas Jones who's going to be getting the start for Tusky Valley. We know that much to this point. Husted to lead things off, to try to get things started off here for the Warriors. 1-0. And overall, Adam, not obviously, if you're Carrollton, not a huge fan how that game started, getting that one run across, but the fact that you were able to work out of the jam with bases loaded, feel a little bit better about that, and gives you more time to take a deep breath and kind of regroup. And it's not a huge number you have to come back from now to start off this game.
Yeah, and it's funny because when we were down there pregame getting things set for the ceremony and everything, the camera was sitting right next to Coach Conley, and he goes, "This doesn't have a mic on it, does it?" I'm like, "No." And I said, actually, when the game starts, we're going to move this camera out to where it normally would be. I'm thinking the way that first inning went for the Warriors, I'm guessing that Coach Conley really wasn't there. He probably really wouldn't have wanted a live mic beside him.
Well, we'll see how Carrollton recovers. Husted is ready. Jones on the bump for Tusky Valley, going to be tasked with taking on a Carrollton team that we know can put up runs in bunches, like you said, Adam, 18 of them last night. Jones ready. He'll go straight out of the stretch. First offering's going to run high to Husted.
And I did get a score update, actually. The Garraway Highland game that got postponed due to darkness a couple weeks ago, it finally finished this morning. Highland won 7-6 in 11 innings. So they didn't play much more than an inning more of baseball.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part you run into during the spring season when those games run long. Jones has slipped behind Husted 2-0. Next delivery. That's going to be high as well. Jones ready, not trying to award a 4-pitch walk to start off the home half of the first. Next delivery, it runs high as well, so Husted is on, bringing up Broadwater to the plate. Was working high in the zone, just couldn't quite bring it down enough.
Yeah, a couple of those were a little borderline. But when you're working in the same location, obviously, if you're not getting it, you got to start moving it around to a different spot.
Broadwater, the center fielder, the lefty, getting his first plate appearance. There goes the runner, and that's going to go away from the catcher now. Husted will pull up at second safely. Now he's going to hustle and go all the way to third. Catcher couldn't get back there quite in time, so a great job by Husted. Very aware base running.
Yeah, that's the thing with this That was great base running by Husted. He got a great jump on the pitch for one. Then it's a pass ball. He was at second before the catcher even got into the gravel area here behind home plate, and then it kind of took a while to get to the ball, and he was easily into third.
Jones ready for the 1-0. It's delivery to Broadwater. Holds off as it's going to be there for the first strike for Jones. Yeah, it's a pretty decently deep backstop here from Carrollton.
As a former catcher, would you like this?
No. It just makes me definitely not want anything to get past me. There's a curveball. Broadwater gets into it to first, and they're going to have to get the play there, so it's an RBI and a tie ball game as Broadwater on the fielder's choice will bring Husted home.
Yeah, just like that, the Warriors were able to tie things up.
Jacob Whitmore, your third baseman, will come in. No, the deep backstops are just make you more motivated to make sure you block everything.
And the nice thing about turf fields, some of the turf fields we've been to with the deep backstops, they have that cushion
that
padding,
barrier.
And a lot of times the ball will actually bounce back to the catcher. Here, that's not the situation.
Whitmore goes after the first one he sees, skies it to right center. Right fielder trailing back in Farnsworth, and he'll make the grab on the run for out number 2. Whitmore gave it a ride, but a long out. Landon James now coming to the plate. Also on top of that, for some of those turf fields in the back, they have that concrete on the bottom too. That can be an adventure depending on what kind of carom it takes off of that. James digs in. Jones ready. First delivery is cut on line drive, and that's down the left field side. It's going to be a 2-out knock for James. He'll round first, but the throw comes in. So a 2-out single from James. Jumped right on the first one he saw.
Yeah, didn't hesitate. The pitch was there, and he jumped all over it, ripped it into left field for the quick single.
Cooper Hahn, your second baseman coming in. I'm going to ask Cooper after the game for his walk-up music selection.
That's true. That stems a whole other conversation.
Jones ready. Delivered on the inside as he'll watch ball 1. You know, we had starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's, Adam, and all of a sudden I see a Wendy's banner out there in left center. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
1-0 from Jones. Swung on, popped up, right side, trailing towards out of play. Miller will give it a look, but it's well foul. Tusky Valley fan thought about going for the barehanded
I thought he was
catch.
going to make the play. He was getting in position.
Looks like a great idea off the bat. Doesn't feel that way when it's coming down. One delivery. Swung on, fouled back off to the right. One, 2 to Hahn. Swung on, line drive. That's going to fall in front of the left fielder. So back-to-back 2-out knocks have Carrollton back in business again with Hunter Allison coming to the plate. If you're an old-school wrestling fan, I guess Allison's walk-up now making me think he's Shane McMahon. James on at second, Hahn at first, 2 gone, tie ball game, bottom of the first inning. Jones' first delivery runs just a bit high to Allison. Something we were talking about with postseason play coming up here for Carrollton and for Tusky Valley, for that matter, some really loaded East districts.
Yes, absolutely.
1-0. Swung on, line drive, left side, it's going to drop. 3 straight singles with 2 outs, and Coach Conley wanted James to come home, but the throw did come in quickly. Bases loaded. Braden Swearingen now coming to the plate.
Yeah, they've definitely picked up on something because they're jumping on the first pitch. They know, you know, obviously you're trying to work ahead there to get that first strike. Well, the Warriors aren't letting it cross the plate. They're taking care of it.
So now if you're Jones with the bases juiced, you know, you got the 2 outs. You were probably feeling pretty good with just the 1 run coming across now, but you found yourself in quite the jam. First delivery, Swearingen goes after it, fouls it off of the Carrollton dugout.
And on the softball field, we're also live streaming the softball game between Tusky Valley and Carrollton. The Lady Trojans lead the Lady Warriors 4-0, and that game's still in the first inning.
First delivery, that's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman grabs it. He was going to run the runner back, but wisely just turns around and steps on third for the force out. So the bases are left loaded, but it's a 1-1 ball game. On to the second inning. Big Z Sports returns to Carrollton right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
8-9-1 coming up to the plate for the Tusky Valley Trojans. An eventful first inning there, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. You almost lost me, though. They just made an announcement about the concession stand, and I heard the word brownies.
Oh, that's all you needed to hear.
If you would have looked over and the headset would have just been laying here, you would have understood why.
All right, we're back for the second inning, and Adam? Where'd he go?
He's gone.
Landon Fletcher, Kane Selinsky, and Hunter McGuffin due up. And like you pointed out, both these teams kind of had a similar situation in the first. Bases loaded, two gone.
Yeah, and like I said, both coaches, respectively, were probably happy with how their half innings ended to be able to get out of those jams.
Both these pitchers, it's a bit of a confidence boost for them after some struggles through their first few batters, being able to work out of that. It was funny, they kind of ended it in similar ways, too. Only difference was it was James who applied the tag out after a check swing from Farnsworth. And over there at third base for Carrollton, it was Whitmore who applied the tag out. Or pardon me, it was Fletcher at third base for Tusky Valley who applied that tag out, or the force out. So weird how that works. But how about the three straight singles with two outs to the exact same spot?
And like I said, that's good coaching in my opinion, because they're telling the guys, hey, look, he's trying to work ahead, get that strike right away, jump on it. If it's there, jump on it, and that's exactly what they were doing.
So Fletcher gets his first plate appearance, third baseman. Saw him, I believe he was playing second base against Fairless, then subbed in at third. So utility for sure.
Yes.
Today's presentation of high school baseball brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. As always, call Zach Mo Tyson Company for all your insurance needs. Home, auto, life, farm, business. I don't know, how long could we keep the list going? Because we might fill the rest of the game with that.
All-Star Game Insurance.
That's true.
He's going to be doing the All-Star. So we can throw that on his list. If you have an event insurance.
Thanks, Zach. 0-1 from Swearingen. Swung on, tapped right side, up in the air. First baseman will trail over and will make the grab in foul territory as Allison puts it away for out number one.
Also want to thank Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming out here in Carrollton for jumping on today's broadcast, helping support. They're great supporters of everything we do to bring you Carrollton Warriors coverage, regardless of the season.
I didn't even have to ask you if we came here to Carrollton if there was another sponsor we had to mention. Yeah, it was going to be Paul Palace. I could have assumed that.
Yeah, Paul. We got a few of them today, but they're, like I said, Paul Palace is always there willing to help.
Outside corner to Selinsky, strike one. Starting behind the plate today for the Trojans.
What's your dog's name?
Benson.
Benson. We could have brought Benson with us.
No, you
dropped
could not
him. Well, yeah, we could have. We could have dropped him off at Paul Palace. He could have got all dolled up for you, and then we could have picked him up on the way back.
Now that poor dog. He was, well, hold on, I'll tell you in a second. 0-2, swung on and missed as Swearingen will sit down Selinsky for out number two. Swearingen working quickly here in the second inning. He likes to go outside a lot, and he's got long curly hair.
Oh.
So he just gets shaved every time he has to go to the –
I see.
Pretty much shaved. But it's amazing. With the warmer temperatures, he loves it now.
I bet.
Wind blowing directly out to left, by the way, so anything that gets up in the jet stream to the left, we'll see where it lands. Instead, right center, and that's where McGuffin's going to go with that one. Cut off by the right fielder in the gap. He's going to try to make it for two. Throw is going to be not in time as McGuffin, a two-out double, keeps the inning alive.
So it's funny that you earlier, before we started, you took your screen out of the window.
Yeah.
I see why you did that now.
Yeah,
I can see the ball until it gets to about the tree line. Once it starts to fall, I can't see it anymore.
Yeah,
I know where it's at.
Between the mesh and the chain link, it gets a little bit difficult. Also, I just like the breeze.
Yeah.
Swearingen ready. First offering to Twist, low and outside. One-0 delivery from Swearingen. Swung on, right center. That's going to find the gap, and they're going to wave McGuffin home. He'll be hustling in there, and the throw is going to be cut off. Twist with an RBI single has Tusky Valley back on top.
Yeah, that was identical. It was a lower line drive, but exactly the same spot in the field. Found the gap, and the Trojans recapture the lead at the top of the second inning.
Isaac Matthews, he delivered an RBI single his first time up. We'll be looking to replicate that. And again, second time through the order, first two batters at the top of the order have just jumped on the first pitch that they've seen. Well, Twist, I guess, technically second pitch he saw, but still early in the at-bat. First delivery. Too low. James blocks it.
Yeah, the feel of this game early on, Nick, it has you thinking that when we reach the seventh inning, it may look like a football score at the end of the day.
Everyone in the stands would be chanting, offense. 1-0. Inside, Matthews turned on it, though, and pulls it down the left side foul.
That's one of those pitches you're either going to wear it or hit it. He chose to hit it.
I'd say defensive swing, but he hit that an awful long way for a defensive swing. 1-1 to Matthews. Swung on, left center. That's got a lot of juice behind it, and it's going to go all the way to the fence almost. Twist is rounding second. He's pulling up at third. Coach Cooper was not there, though. He was getting the foul ball, so he'll hold up. But probably was a wise decision at the end as that ball was coming in quickly. So an double there for Isaac Matthews puts two runners in scoring position with two out.
Yeah, Chase Cooper, the head coach, I don't think he thought that pitch was going to be the one that was going to get hit. And I think he found out as he was midway between left and third base that, oh boy, I got to get back to do my job.
Some of the Carrollton faithful having a laugh with him now. Nick Miller will come in, and it's an intentional walk, so they'll set up bases loaded, but an out at any base with Jesse White coming to the plate. Jesse White flew out to left his first time up. We've seen some pop from Nick Miller, also probably not necessarily a bad decision.
No, anytime you can get the force out, obviously we saw in the first inning on both halves how easy it is. It makes your job a little easier on the defensive side of things. Gives you four options to get that out.
Swearingen's first delivery to White. He'll go after it. Left center. That one's deep. Way back. Going towards the wall, and it is going to be just over the left fielder's head. Two runs come around. Here comes the third. Throw's going to come in, but it's not in time. And a 3 RBI double for Jesse White.
He jumped all over that pitch. That was great piece of hitting there by Jesse White, and that's 4 runs in the top of the second for the Trojans.
It will bring up Luke Miller to the plate, and a 5-1 lead now for Tusky Valley. Boy, White gave that one a ride to left center. Left fielder out there for Carrollton in Marshall had a beat on it, but just couldn't make it back there in time. Swearingen ready. First delivery to Miller. That's going to be a tapper straight up the middle. It's losing steam. Second baseman's going to flare back and make the catch. 4 runs come across for Tusky Valley. Home half of the second inning on the way. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehubner.com.
Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paw Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paw Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paw Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
8-9-1 coming up to the plate for the Carrollton Warriors. Tusky Valley up 5-1 on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Offensive explosion there for the Trojans. And, Adam, I got to say, that's got to have Coach Cooper smiling quite a bit.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what you want to see on the offensive side of things when you get the bases loaded, capitalize on it, and that's exactly what they did. I did get a text that 4-run first inning by the Lady Trojans, that was an Ariana Wade grand slam.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that'll do it.
They just used one swing of the bat to score those 4 runs. Yes.
Well, Ariana's got places to go after.
Yeah, she hits a lot of home runs.
Yeah. Javen Johnson, Landon McClellan, Isaac Husted coming up to the plate for the Warriors. Now, the first inning was almost a mere replica of what Tusky Valley put forth when Carrollton was at the plate. I'm sure they would love to do that again here.
Yeah, and like I said, the way this game has started, it's not these 4, 3, 6-run innings. They're not really going to surprise me.
All right, I'm going to ask Javen for the man in black as he stands up to the plate. Little Johnny Cash.
I like it.
I'm loving the walkout music so far.
Saw Javen on the basketball floor a few times this year.
No, one of those multi-sport athletes that we talk about.
Yeah.
And every coach we ask says, yeah, go ahead, play. Play multiple sports.
Yep.
Jones ready, out of the stretch. His first offering to Johnson's way outside. Tried with the big curveball.
That was a big one.
I think it was big enough that Blue honestly thought about it for a second.
I honestly think that everybody kind of gave up on it when it came out of his hand, and then they were like, oh, that kind of made its way back.
I started saying way outside as it was about 3/4 of the way down, then suddenly went, maybe not. It's 2-0 as he missed the outside corner. Just a bit low. So Johnson ahead, 3-0 in the count. You remember, Jones started off this game with a 4-pitch walk to Isaac Husted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Delivery as a take all the way from Johnson. Now 3-1.
He's not doing that this time.
No.
He went 3-1 this time, so we'll see what happens.
Might have to put the screen back in. We got a visitor up here. 3-1. Outside, but Johnson gets a nice line drive to right center. So a leadoff base runner there and a single. That is the 4th hit given up so far by Jones.
It's one thing about high school baseball and softball. There's 2 options of watching a game. You're either going to see a pitcher's duel or you're going to see a slugfest. I think we're
very rarely an in-between.
I think we're going to have the latter today. I think that's what's going to happen.
Landon McClellan, the right fielder. Jones comes set. His first delivery. There goes the runner. Pop-up. Throw down. Throw is on line. It is not in time as Johnson beats it out there. Good wheels by Johnson to slide into scoring position safely.
Yeah, because that was actually, it was a good throw, good tag. Johnson just beat it all.
First offering to McClellan did miss. Jones ready. Is 1-0. There's going to be a bunt attempt, but he pulls the bat back. Warriors are not shy at all when it comes to just manufacturing the runs on the base paths.
Not at all. You get them on, you want to capitalize. Do whatever it takes.
The 2-0. Bunt attempt, popped foul to the left side. Appreciate from Claxon Communications, both Logan and Abby spending their Saturday here with us. Perfect day, though.
Absolutely.
And if Logan didn't have places to go after this, I'm assuming he'd be golfing today. I get the
Yeah,
confirmation.
he probably could have went to, hit Carroll Meadows while he was out here.
2-1, a bunt attempt, and it hooks foul to the left. I've never actually golfed there.
That's a pretty nice place. Mm-hmm. Pretty nice place.
Then again, I can't call what I do golf.
Yeah,
I look for balls. That's pretty much what I'm going for.
I used to be able to do that. That'll tell you what. You want to talk about a sport that once you step away for a certain period of time,
you lose it.
It's like you completely forget how to play.
Jones ready. Count even. 2 apiece for McClellan. Next offering. Swung on. Back up the middle. Center fielder coming in White. It's going to fall in front of him. And here comes the throw in home. That's going to drop into the catcher. And wisely advancing is McClellan. You notice what White did in center, though, Adam. Kind of faked it like he had a beat on it. Actually held Johnson up for a second.
He did.
And probably held the run in from coming in.
Yes, he did.
It's a heads-up move.
Heads-up move on that, but if he would have, I think the only thing Coach Cooper would have liked to have seen was hit that cutoff man because the runner at first was able to advance to second.
A single for McClellan advancing on the throw. At least that's how I'm scoring it.
Yes, absolutely.
Top of the order in Houston. He had a four-pitch walk, eventually came around to score. Delivery from Jones. He'll go to the right side through the 3-4 hole. Run's going to come home, and here comes the second. McClellan's getting waved home. Throw comes in offline, and moving up to second is Houston. So a 2 RBI there knock for Houston has this down to a 2-run lead.
Yeah, jumped all over that pitch. Found the gap between first and second, and 2 runs for the Warriors. We're set at 5-3 now as we get a mound visit.
It is a mound visit here. We'll go ahead and take a very brief timeout. We'll return to Carrollton with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
Rinkus Insurance in Carrollton, your local independent insurance agency, offers their clients personal, commercial, and farm insurance, utilizing a consultative process to ensure you get the maximum protection available for the lowest possible cost amongst the companies they represent. Rinkus Insurance prides themselves on providing peace of mind with maximum protection at the best value to each client they serve. See what Rinkus Insurance can do for you by calling 330-627-4442. Rinkus Insurance is a proud supporter of Carrollton Athletics and wishes them best of luck in today's game.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 5-3 ball game. Nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Carrollton's bats coming alive. Garrett Broadwater coming to the plate. He had a fielder's choice RBI in the first inning. Now, runner on second in Houston. This has been exactly what the doctor ordered if you were the Warriors after giving up 4 last inning.
Absolutely. You got to, when you give up some runs, all you want to do is at least match what the other team did to keep it. Keep the game in reach.
Jones, a pickoff move back to second. Pretty good pickoff move there. Kind of close, but Houston was back in plenty of time. Wind still blowing straight out to left. Delivery to Broadwater. Bunt attempt. It was a curveball, fouled back. Kind of sometimes a very difficult pitch to bunt. Might seem so much easier with the change in speed, but Jones got some pretty good bend on it.
Yeah, I would say curveballs are very, very hard to bunt. It's constantly moving. But at the end of the day, if the coach gives you the bunt, he doesn't care what pitch is being thrown.
You're asked to put it down.
Yeah, put it down.
Now the 0-1 to Broadwater, way high and outside. Not surprised at all with how beautiful the weather is. Packed house here in Carrollton. 1-1 delivery to Broadwater is going to just miss the zone. Now 2-1. Jones ready. 2-1. Goes for the outside corner, and they will find it that time.
Garrett Broadwater, I think I can be corrected very quick. That's why I'm going to say this. I think he just committed to Muskingum? Charleston. That's right, Charleston University.
You are, I think, who you were thinking of from the football team in Dalton Naylor.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah,
and Jacob Whitmore, for that matter.
Yes. I figured I'd get them. I'd get them mixed up when they're not in front of me.
3-2. That's going to run high. So it's a walk drawn there by Broadwater. Well, when you've got that many college commits, too, it kind of – they start getting –
Well, there's a string of them here, as we just mentioned. Jacob Whitmore that's coming to the plate now. He signed to play football at Muskingum. And then on deck, Landon James, who signed last year to play at Lake Erie College. So,
there's just a whole run.
There's just a whole run of them.
Whitmore, his first time up, flew out to right. 2 runners on, still nobody out. 5-3 ball game. Warriors chipping back away. Jones delivers. That one's low. There's a steal. Sliding in safely. Throw goes wide. Pulling up is Husted as he will be waved home. Throw comes in, cut off, and now they're going to have Broadwater caught in the middle. Broadwater trying to make his way back. He'll slip. Now on the rundown. Throw down to third. Broadwater still making his way back to second. Still running out of time, and Broadwater will now finally be tagged out. He kept it going as long as he could, but Broadwater will still ultimately get tagged out in between second and third. Husted did come around to score 5-4 ball game.
I'll tell you what, though, the Trojans, they executed that rundown to perfection. I mean, a lot of times, the longer it goes, the more likely it is you're going to have that errant throw, but they did a great job getting that out. And
I think Coach Conley might actually be talking to the home plate umpire for potentially maybe interference. Did he think somebody was in the path when Broadwater was trying to make his way?
I see.
I'm assuming that was what the conversation was.
And isn't it funny, I brought up hitting the cut on the previous 2 throws that were going home. That time it actually did. They hit the cutoff man, and the Trojans were able to get it out. Nonetheless, it's 5-4.
Broadwater trying to keep that aggressive approach on the base paths, but just Tusky Valley was ready defensively. Whitmore's up in the count 1-0. First out of the inning registered, but it's a 1-run ball game. Jones' first offering. Whitmore goes after it, right center. That one, center fielder, moving over in white, and he'll make the grab for out number 2.
Put a little charge into that one, but ended up being a routine play there for the center fielder.
Landon James will come in. He had a single, was eventually stranded over at third in the first inning. Jones trying to limit the damage here as 3 have already come across. First offering to James. Tries to go for the outside corner, and it's a called strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery. Inside, James wears it off the arm, so he'll jog on down to first after the hit by pitch.
Yeah, not even a flinch.
Nope. Cooper Hahn will come in, the second baseman. A single with Taylor Swift in the background.
Yeah.
I got nothing for that. That's just an observation.
Yeah.
Pick-off play. James back in safely.
Yeah, Warriors here trying to find a way to get that at least one more run on the board to tie things up again.
Inside and high. If you are Hahn, I'm sure, standing out there, you're very well aware of it. Shortstop has moved over a little bit. He was standing pretty close at second. I don't know if maybe expecting a steal, but there was a big gap between the 5-6 hole.
There is.
High and tight again. Two 2-0 offering is going to drop out of the zone, now 3-0. Take all the way for Hahn, and it's ball 4. So 2 runners now on, bringing Hunter Allison to the plate. Allison delivered a single his first time up. That was a part of that string of everybody, 3 back-to-back-to-back singles to the left side.
Yeah.
Brief mound visit here for Jones and his catcher and Selinsky. Third baseman also comes over in Fletcher just to talk things over.
Make sure everybody's on the right page. Still got the force at first, second, and third.
Always fantastic coming over here for a ball game from Carrollton. Love this setup that they've got here.
Yeah, this is like I said, every time we come out, there's more upgrades, and it just keeps getting better and better.
Pickoff play. James back in safely. Jones set out of the stretch. First offering, Allison. Curveball, right center. That's going to score one. It's going to drop as James is being waved home. Rounding second now and moving on up to third base is going to be Hahn. So runners at the corners, 2 gone, and a tie ball game.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there. Found the gap. Excuse me.
You going to make it?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
So James comes around to score. RBI registered for Allison, bringing Braden Swearingen to the plate.
It's almost like something flew into my mouth or something.
I did take the screen out. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Fielder's choice. Swearingen hit in last time. Runner coming in for Allison. Pinch runner who is coming in is number 22, Jaden Murphy, the sophomore for the Warriors. Swearingen looking to get his team out in front. Runners at the corners. There goes the runner, and he will advance on to safely second, no problem. First offering to Swearingen was in the dirt. Warriors threatening to bat around this inning.
Yeah, they've already successfully tied the game back up. Trojans just looking to get that third out.
Jones delivers outside and low. Good block behind the dish by Solinsky. Now watch, Adam, you said about this has all the makings for the offensive game, and we've seen that to this point. Now there's going to be like a string of 3 straight innings with not much going
with
on.
With nothing happening, yeah.
(2-0) to Swearingen. Swung on and missed. Got tied up by, looked like an off speed from Jones. Next delivery runs high.
Yeah, kind of getting himself into when you get those 3-0 counts, it's kind of hard to work back from that.
The 3-1. Swung on, laced down the left side, but foul. Full count and a payoff pitch upcoming. Jones set. 2 runners in scoring position. Tie ball game. Delivers. Swung on and fouled almost the exact same spot. Heads up, Abby down there for Claxon Communications. She didn't even flinch, so I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely jumping all over him. He's got to just wait a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Now with that anticipation out there, you might be thinking, if you're Jones on the mound, you're logging that away, watching how he's out in front of those a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
(3-2). Swung on, and we'll do it again. That got a little bit more juice behind it this time. It did clear the fence.
It did. And I think it made it down the fence line further, so that means he did wait a little bit longer.
He did. 3-2. A good hold there by Swearingen. It will load the bases with a walk. And it brings Javen Johnson back to the plate, so the Warriors do bat around.
Yeah, Javen Johnson last time up had a single to right center, I believe.
It was right center. How many high school batters do you know have Folsom Prison Blues as they're walking? Delivery swung on and fouled off. Big bend from Jones. Johnson was able to get a piece of it. Johnson ready again. Jones digs in. Curveball fouled off again. Jones has been going to that curveball a lot more.
Well, and to be honest with you, after seeing the first two, I think as a pitcher, which I did once do, I think I'd come right back with it.
Did you do it well, is the question.
How about average? How's that?
Fouled off, and Ciereszewski couldn't quite glove it behind the plate, so we'll do it again. Don't ask me about my pitching experience. It's like a position player. We're getting shellacked by 15. Just throw him out there.
Do we have anybody that can throw a strike? Nick.
I can throw a strike. It ain't going to get in there with much behind it. The 0-2. Curveball tries to pull it on the outside corner, but it's not there.
Yeah, that one looks like it just missed.
I didn't throw it hard. I threw it at the perfect speed for basically like BP.
Oh, I got you.
So how do you think that went?
Yeah. BP.
1-2. Too low. Bases juice, 2 gone, 2-2 count upcoming. Jones delivers to Johnson, swung on and fouled. He'll stay alive. Cue shot.
Yes. Yeah. Stayed in just far enough to be able to catch the end of the bat on that one.
Today's presentation of high school baseball also brought to you in part by the Keim Home Center. Check them out in Charm. Hey, Mother's Day is tomorrow. Maybe you want to surprise her and take her for some home renovation stuff?
Yeah.
Next delivery, curveball, and it just misses again.
Yeah, he's not missing on those by much. That first one that was called a ball was just off the outside part of the plate, and that one's just off the inside part of the plate.
3-2. Johnson gets into it, right center, trailing back. Right fielder in Farnsworth is there and will make the grab. So the bases remain loaded, but Carrollton ties the game 5-5. Big Z Sports on the way for the third right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Top of the third on the way, and it's been an offensive barrage so far for both these teams, 5-5. And again, a bases-loaded situation that Tusky Valley does eventually work out of. But for Carrollton, matching pace with the with Tusky Valley. I mean, that's what you want to do, and what you're hoping here is Swearingen, to your point, Adam, getting a little bit more warmed up, a little bit more in the zone.
Yeah.
And possibly could set them down quicker this inning.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously all you have to do is look at the scoreboard. They both scored 1 and they both scored 4. Now into the third inning, we'll see what they're both going to do in this inning.
So it will be at the plate, Roman Farnsworth.
Thank you.
We got a brownie delivery.
Brownie delivery.
Farnsworth ground out to, technically a ground out to the catcher last time up. He had the bases loaded and had that check swing that, you could try 1,000 times to replicate the check swing that just stops right in front of the plate.
Yes, it was very, very strange. I don't even know if that was of the check swing variety. I don't even know if a check got there.
First delivery to Farnsworth, tails back in the zone for a strike.
I want to give a shout-out to Huebner Chevrolet for jumping on today's broadcast.
Should have guessed that one as well.
Yeah. After being up here, Huebner, I know they have a lot of chairs and stuff that are in the showroom, and there's a couple guys up here that could probably use, if Huebner's got a couple extra chairs laying around, maybe the high top variety, I think they could use some up here.
The 0-2 is too far outside.
Poor guys.
I'm going to have to ask Swearingen after the game. I don't know if it's just the natural spin on his fastball, but if it's a two-seamer because it's got a lot of cut back. 1-2. Tapper, left side. Shortstop gloves it, fires across the diamond. Not going to be in time as Farnsworth with the wheels. An infield single. You'd really almost count that as that seeing eye single.
Yeah, that's definitely an infield single. That was a tough play. I mean, he did everything. The shortstop did everything he could, but it's just one of those balls that are hit. It's kind of in no man's land.
Husted did a great job getting over there, and it was a good throw across the diamond. But yeah, we've seen the wheels from Farnsworth. He legged out 2 triples recently on one of the games that we broadcasted. Landon Fletcher now in. He popped up to first his first time up. He'll round a bunt. Gets it down, third baseline. Whitmore charges, gloves, fires on to first, and a nice throw. Sacrifice does work out for Fletcher on the fielder's choice.
It's nice to see the sacrifice bunt executed there.
Kane Selinsky struck out his first time up.
Who makes these brownies? Betty K. Holy cow. It's horrible, Nick.
Well, no, you got.
I'll hold it for you if you don't want to eat it.
No, you just take over from here. It's all on you now.
He threw the ball.
Swearingen first delivery fouled off to the right. Just start basically like it's a robot umpire. Ball, strike,
hit,
single.
hit.
Yeah. Swearingen ready. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Goes to the outside corner and gets Selinsky behind it.
Trojans obviously want to do what they can here to get that runner at second. Find a way to get him across the plate to get another run on the board.
To short. Husted has it on to first and gets out number 2 as they will advance the runner on to third. Oh, yeah, you were right.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Back to the top of the order.
What I like about this brownie is it's not that, sometimes you can eat brownies and cookies and stuff that the icing makes it almost too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not this.
Mm-mm. Ignore me for a second. Swearingen kick steals, too high. McGuffin has scored 2 runs today, had a double, and it was actually a 2-out double that kept that inning alive last time up for the Trojans that led to the big 4-run inning. Next delivery. Line drive, center field, Broadwater coming in. It's actually the second baseman who will flail back and make the grab. So much more productive inning on the mound for Swearingen that time around. Home half of the third's on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Live from Carrollton on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Bottom of the third inning on the way. Great job by Swearingen and the Warriors there that time around that half inning after a couple struggles, sometimes finding the zone, some struggles in the field defensively. As quick and seamless as it can be, also after a Roman Farnsworth single to lead things off, they handled it from there, the defense, and as did Swearingen.
Yeah, it kind of fit the way this game's been playing through. Head coach Chase Cooper, he's probably hoping that the bottom half goes similar to the top half.
It will be McClellan, Husted, Broadwater coming up to the plate.
So 9-1-2.
Yes, it will.
9-1-2.
Look, you've caught on so quickly.
I have. I have.
Lucas Jones back on the bump for Tusky Valley. And if the rest of this game has taught us anything, this could be a quick inning for Jones, but we'll see what the Carrollton bats have in order. For McClellan, first time up, he delivered a single, run scored, a part of that big second inning for Carrollton. And after the first inning for McClellan, he was the first batter actually went to the right side, had that glove that bounced off, or the ball that bounced off of his glove rather, and I'm sure he'd like to keep, making up for that, so to speak, offensively.
Absolutely.
He's already done one part of that with the single and the run scored.
Yep.
We'll be looking for a leadoff knock here. Jones comes set. First delivery to McClellan. Straight up the middle. Shortstop, second baseman converging, and it will be Short who makes the grab for out number 1. As trailing over and calling everybody off was McGuffin.
Yeah, jumped on that first pitch. That looked like another off-speed of the off-speed variety. Not much on it, an easy play there for the shortstop to get one out for the Trojans.
Isaac Husted, a walk, and a 2 RBI single, a stolen base, 2 runs scored.
He's been busy.
A little bit. Jones' first offering, inside and tight.
Jones is the type of pitcher that you can just see it, that he obviously he uses his curveball as his go-to pitch, and he chooses when to mix in the speed.
Popped up, right side, second baseman, gets under it, Matthews, and he will make the grab for out number 2. So 2 quick outs to start off the third for the Warriors. Garrett Broadwater in, a fielder's choice RBI and a walk. He got caught in a rundown and was tagged out heading into third. As we always like to mention, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and get your notifications on. You'll never miss a broadcast.
And when we were down on the field pregame, I said, there's one thing I've noticed with the speaker system at this field is better than some gyms that we go to, which is very, very impressive.
You looking at cupcakes down there? Because I think
what the heck?
1 deliveries in there.
They would have to roll me back to my car if I was out here a lot in 1 year.
Broadwater sees a strike. It's now 1-1.
Finish a brownie. I see cupcakes. I smell the hot dogs.
1-1 from Jones, too far outside. We'll get you a softball score update coming after this half inning. Next delivery to Broadwater's there. Now it's 2-2. Or I guess Adam will get it right now.
I would say that's the beauty of what we do. I can update that game real quick. Let's see here. And that is the bottom of the third. Tusky Valley leads 9-0.
2-2. Flared off. Left side. Third baseman giving chase, but it's going to go out of play. It is, what was it? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I said 9-0. As I said that, it's now 10-0. So it's changing rather rapidly. I'm pretty sure Carrollton's a very young softball team. Obviously, schools go through have to ride those waves, and it
helps you for experience down the road.
Absolutely, it does. Oh, I think that was a lightning bug.
2-2.
I'm the definition of squirrel. Yeah.
Full count, payoff pitch upcoming to Broadwater.
Yeah, I think isn't that a lightning bug?
No.
It's a bug.
Stop playing with the bugs, Adam. 3-2 from Jones. Outside as Broadwater draws another walk. Back-to-back walks for him. And it's a 2-out base runner. Jacob Whitmore, a pair of flyouts. He'll be looking to get some offensive production in.
Tell you what, when Jones misses, he doesn't miss by much. He's definitely working around the zone.
It's close.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been the case for both these pitchers.
It really has.
There's going to be a line drive left center. That's going to get down. Broadwater hustling from 2. Coach Conley sending him home. It's going to be an RBI double for Jacob Whitmore, and Carrollton takes their first lead of the night.
Yeah, jumped all over that, and that one definitely found the gap and rolled all the way to the fence. Coach Conley, he actually just slowed the arm wave down because he was waving him before he got to second, and he knew he was sending him home.
Well, we know how Broadwater can move, so trying to get him out at home was going to be quite the task. Yeah. Landon James will now come in. A single, and he was hit by a pitch. Eventually came around to score a run. I know they said the airport's right over there. We've had like 7 flyovers today.
Yeah, but the one that happened pregame, it was. They said it was going to be low. It was low.
First delivery from Jones to James. Check swing, tap foul. Actually, I take it back. They're going to say, I thought that they called it a foul because they signaled for strike. They're going to say that he went on the check swing, so advancing will be Whitmore. I had the same expression.
Mm-hmm. So 0-1, we move on.
Jones ready again. 0-1 delivery to James. Swung on that time, and it will be an 0-2 count upcoming. Jones ready. His next delivery. Swung on, Tapper back up the middle, shortstop and McGuffin goes over, grabs it, throws on to first for the out. The Warriors do plate the leading run at 6-5. We'll move on to the 4th inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 2-3-4 coming up for the Tusky Valley Trojans. 6-5 ball game as the Warriors now have the edge. First time they've captured the lead today. And Adam, it's a little bit calmer last 2 innings.
Yeah,
or last inning,
the scoreboard just doesn't look the same out there anymore, though.
With a 0 on it?
Well, yeah, it was because it was mirroring one another for 2 solid innings, and now, like you said, Carrollton took the lead 6-5, and they have the 1 spot in the 3rd, and Tusky Valley has the 0.
So at the plate, Twist, Matthews, and Miller expected up.
That's Biggie Twist.
Biggie Twist,
by the way.
I don't know. Coach Cooper put it on there.
Hey, if it's on the lineup card, we're using it.
It's happening.
Yeah. So maybe we can get the announcer to call him Biggie Twist.
Twist.
No.
Not Twist. Twist.
Twist. Oh,
yeah.
Biggie Twist.
Swearingen back on the mound. Last time out. Gave up that leadoff single to Farnsworth, then proceeded to shut things down from there. Twists in this ball game. RBI single, run scored, and a walk. Swearingen ready. Out of the windup. There's going to be a bunt attempt for Twist as Swearingen lost the handle, now 1-0.
Yeah, that's as soon as he released it, he immediately looked at his hand.
It's amazing in baseball you use your hand constantly, yet it always betrays you for some reason. 1-0. Swung on, Twist skies it to the right side, tailing towards out of play, and it's going to make its way to the fence. So it'll be 1-1.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but that is a very, very short porch in right. They
It
have the elevated fence wall though to kind of make up for some of that.
Still going to need to get it up quite a ways
Yes.
if you're going to go some opposite field power. It's low in the dirt to twist. It's the kind of porch that, coming up, Nick Miller, the lefty, loves to see.
Yes, absolutely.
Hope everybody who stopped by to the ballpark to see the game today remembered the sunscreen.
You ain't kidding. I got a couple weeks ago.
You got bit.
Yes, I was unprepared, and my head felt the wrath of it.
2-1, too low again.
Yeah, it was a doubleheader Sunday, and I chose to just wear sunglasses.
Emphasis on the header part of that?
Yes, my head got fried.
It's all right. You've seen my complexion. I single-handedly keep every sunscreen manufacturer in business. Swearingen trying to battle back. 3-1. Inside, Twist leans out of the way, and it's the second walk Twist has gotten today. Leadoff base runner bringing Matthews to the plate. He is 2 for 2, a single and a double. RBI thrown in there, a run scored as well.
It's the exact way for the Trojans. That's how you want to start the inning, get the leadoff runner on. Gives you all kinds of stuff you can do to try to manufacture that, at least that tying run.
First delivery to Matthews, low and outside. James will keep it in front of him.
Oh, yeah, no. A dual plane flyover. A little higher.
One-0 delivery. Swung on, skied, left field. Left fielder giving chase. It's hooking towards the line, and that one is going to drop against the fence. Rounding second is Twist. He'll be held up at third by Coach Cooper. It is a double there for Matthews.
Yeah, that one, like I said, I'm having a hard time picking it up, but it looked like he jumped all over that. I was starting to wonder if it was going to make its way out of the park.
Looks like we're going to have some action in the Carrollton bullpen now as a couple players are moving out towards the bullpen. Whitmore meets with Swearingen on the mound. Nick Miller coming in, 2 runners in scoring position, 1-run lead for Carrollton. But right now another jam that they find themselves in.
If you remember last time the Warriors were in this situation with Miller up, they actually put him on to give him the force out.
I think that was with 2 gone. There's still nobody out this inning. Miller goes after the first one he sees and will foul it to the left off the top of the shed. Yeah, we mentioned already, Tusk Insurance sponsors baseball games, and if you got a dent in your roof from a foul ball, maybe you need to call Tusk Insurance. Or Right Mark Roofing, who's also a sponsor for this.
Yes.
0-1, too far outside. Right Mark.
Obviously, they do more of the commercial
and the flat roofs and stuff like that, but still, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Infield playing in, trying to cut off the run at home. 1-1. Swung on, fouled to the left again.
He was nice enough that time to hit it over the shed. Don't want to keep denting that roof.
Whoever's working in the bullpen for Carrollton is probably thinking, hey, quit picking on me over here. Swearingen's 1-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out there as they'll sit down the power of Miller, bringing Jesse White to the plate. You remember, though, White delivered a 3 RBI double his last time up.
He did.
Went to left center his last time up. Deep shot to left center. Might have been the farthest hit ball we've seen today. First delivery, swung on, ground ball. Whitmore gloves it, looks the runner back, goes on to first. High throw, it's over the first baseman's head. It's all the way to the fence. Twist is going to score. Now being rounded and coming home is Matthews. Throw's not going to be able to come in, and White is going to stand on safely at second.
I'll tell you what, the Trojans lucked out there with that, how that all panned out because the Trojans were in a mess. They the runner at third was holding. The runner at second was basically already to third base and waiting on that throw. If the play is made, I don't know how that was all going to happen, but I guess that's a moot point because Trojans get both runs across the plate.
Tusky Valley now leads 7-6. Still only one gone. Runner in scoring position, Luke Miller. A walk and a pop-out for him. First delivery, runs high. It's a great job by Whitmore with the glove, but kind of rushed the throw to first. The 1-0. Lost the handle, bounces away from James. Runner's going to advance on to third.
Yeah, it definitely goes down as a wild pitch. Yeah, back to that play, though, Nick. It's one of those, I know it's a bang-bang play, but there was literally two Trojan base runners
kind of hung out to dry
within 5 feet of the ball. That I mean, I think that was after he made a great stop. And obviously, your first thought is, okay, I'm going to first. But in hindsight, there was a play right there.
2-0 is inside. Now it's 3-0. Swearingen ready again. Miller will see if it's a take all the way, as actually he's way off of the plate.
I just looked down there, and he wasn't even he was barely in the box.
It is ball 4. Runners will be at the corners, and it will bring in the dangerous bat of Roman Farnsworth. Looks like we're going to have a runner come in again. It will be Puntney for Miller. See with Luke Miller, that big brace on the left flag. They don't try to task him with too much running.
No.
Farnsworth, a single for him last time up. Did have a ground out. Looks like it's...
with the activity you said in the bullpen, I was kind of surprised that they didn't have maybe a mound visit just for the players to give a little bit more time for the relief pitcher maybe to get loose.
See if they have Puntney in motion. First offering from Swearingen. They do not. It goes inside. Right down Broadway. One to Farnsworth, inside and tight.
A little surprised that the runner's still at first base with the situation, but
don't want to kill some momentum.
Exactly, probably. Yeah.
Next delivery. Swung on, check swing, tapper, right side, hooks foul. Now 2-2. Second time today we've seen a check swing out of Farnsworth. That one didn't stay in the field of play.
That was at least more of like a check swing. That first at bat, I still don't know what that was.
It's kind of a pseudo bunt almost. The 2-2 to Farnsworth. Curveball, and it doesn't catch. So now it's 3-2. Full count. See if they get the runner in motion at first. Just a bit too high, so bases will be loaded with one gone. And it will bring Landon Fletcher to the plate.
That'll pull the Warrior defense in again, I would assume.
Corners will be crashed.
Corners to go home. Obviously, you're looking for a double play here to get out of the inning.
Fletcher, a pop-out and a fielder's choice. He's hit into. First delivery. Inside, it hits him, and that's going to bring a run home. So Fletcher will get the RBI on the hit-by pitch off of the arm. Looks like he'll be all right and jog on down to first. First base coach, though, telling him to just take a minute. So we'll go ahead and take a break, too. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
The T County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. They offer adult and youth boxing classes for kids as young as 7, along with Muay Thai for ages 10 and up, and mixed martial arts. Most classes are held 2 to 3 times per week at the T County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and prices start at $60 per month. Remember, your first session of any class is always free at the T County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Top of the 4th inning, it is an 8-6 Tusky Valley lead over Carrollton. Pardon me, and we have a pitching change. This will be the sophomore Michael Mullen who will now come on for the Warriors. For Swearingen, leaves the bases loaded, and obviously Landon Fletcher got up and jogged on down to first. Looks like he's going to be staying in the ball game. RBI for him, but he did it the hard way.
Yeah, that was obviously where that ball hit him. It's just one of those not so I couldn't really tell exactly, but it looked like right all back of the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a fun place to
No, not at all, because obviously there's not much back there. Obviously, if it was the muscular part of your arm, then that's one thing, but the back there, there's not much back there.
Kane Solinsky, the catcher, will stand in. Bases still loaded, 8-6. Trojans have plated 3, 1 out. Mullen with a tough spot that he comes into. His first offerings on the outside corner for a strike. And I'm sure before he came in, when he was sent out to the bullpen to warm up, Coach Conley was probably telling him, look, put it in there.
Yeah.
Strikes. We just want to see strikes from you.
Yep.
0-1. Fouled back towards the chain link, now 0-2.
And now the whole infield's in for the Warriors, so now the play is at the plate. Obviously, they don't want to give up any runs.
Mullen a little bit more of the side armor. The 0-2. Tries for the outside corner, just misses. So Swearingen's day done on the mound. Been a bit of a struggle for both sides, really, in the first few innings of this game. Next delivery from Mullen. Swung on, line drive, just hooks foul. Almost off of the base down there.
That was close. Yeah, that was very close.
That would have settled right in the corner. That could have brought home 2, maybe more. Mullins, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He goes upstairs. Snap throw down by James, and he is out at first. What a play by Landon James as the runner, and Fletcher was way off of first base, so it's a strike him out, throw him out in a different kind of way. Tusky Valley does take the lead. Carrollton at the plate right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, and take a look at your Wayne Door replay after the strike 3 swing in there. What a throw down by Landon James to first as Fletcher was way off of first base. Maybe not the traditional way you dial up a double play, but you will take it to get yourself out of an inning.
Yeah, that was a BB down to first base, and I'll tell you what, nobody was expecting it. Obviously, with the bases loaded, everybody's focus is at third base, and very heads-up play, and threw a strike down to first for what turned out to be a very easy second out of that double play.
So it's 8-6 as the Trojans do plate 3, and it looks like Lucas Jones will still be on the bump for Tusky Valley. Carrollton going to have to work from behind again. They've had the lead once in this game, but those 3 runs there for Tusky Valley, neither side's willing to go away right now.
No, not at all.
So due up, it will be 5, 6, 7. Hahn, Allison, and we'll see. I'm assuming it will be. Not sure if it will be Mullen in the order, or we'll see how Coach Conley moved things around with his lineup after the pitching substitution. He did say in the pregame he's more than willing to use his bench.
Yeah. And they have a big one. So
Cooper Hahn, a single and a walk for him thus far. Haven't really had to call his name from second base very much today.
No, not many balls. There's been a few balls over his head.
First offering from Jones goes with the curve, but it drops in the dirt. Yeah, and to your point, Adam, like you mentioned earlier, it does appear like Jones, that's his primary pitch. It
really is. I think he just uses the fastball to try to change speed differential, and that's about it.
1-0 in the dirt again. Had not seen any activity yet for Tusky Valley out of the pen. Too low. Good hold by Hahn. He loaded up the hands, but held off as it drops in the dirt. .3-0 from Jones. That's going to be on the outside corner. Any more softball score updates from over there in?
I'm guessing just the way that game
up
was
there in Zorville, I should say.
The way that game was trending, I'm going to say that it's probably over, but let me check.
3-1s in the dirt. Hahn gets a leadoff walk.
It's 14-0. Top of 4. Yeah.
Hunter Allison, a pair of singles for him and a stolen base as well as an RBI. Prime opportunity to chip back into this Tusky Valley lead. We've had a lot of defensive games this year, Adam, when we've gone to baseball fields. This is this late in the year, this is our first offensive one.
It really is. It does. It seems that we find the games with just straight-up pitcher's duels. We don't get these very often.
It's a throw over to first for Hahn on the pickoff move, but he was back in safely. Jones ready. First delivery goes high rather to Allison. Looking up through the parking lot, we'd already mentioned how many people made their way down here to watch the game. It is a packed house.
It really is.
It looks like the parking lot's about jam-packed.
Yeah. I like that little walking path there where you see some people got their chairs set up, some flat ground. That's got to be a good spot to watch the game as well.
Allison actually wore that one off of a arm, so now it's 2 on with nobody out. And at the plate, as I expected, it is Michael Mullen who comes in the batting order and on the mound for the Warriors. So the sophomore, his first plate appearance. Did a nice job in relief work. We'll see what he can do with the stick. Jones' first delivery to him. Bunt attempt. Mullen pops it up, though, and that's going to be gloved by Jones. Both runners have to scramble back. So Mullen tried to get the sacrifice down, but popped it straight up into the air. Javen Johnson, your DH, will come in.
Yeah, right idea, but obviously just the wrong bat angle and caused that to be a fly ball out. Yeah, it looks like we do have somebody loosening over here in the Trojans behind their dugout. We'll just say behind their dugout.
First delivery to Johnson, outside. Johnson delivered a single and a run scored with a stolen base. He flew out to right his last time up. Gave it a ride, but got a little bit too much air under it. 1-0. Curveball drops into the zone on the outside corner.
That's definitely a wicked curveball he throws.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to try to hit it. 1-1. Swung on, fouled back towards us. I believe warming up, it looks like it's Trenton Puntney for Tusky Valley. Next delivery to Johnson. Swung on and missed. Actually, maybe fouled. Take it back.
Yeah, got just enough of it to stay alive there.
Now the 1-2 in the dirt. Good block from behind the dish by Ciereszewski. Johnson digs back in. Jones ready. The 2-2. Curveball, and it is fouled again. Johnson stays alive. Just got a piece.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, like you said, Nick, just to get enough to live to see another pitch.
Had a coach one time that told me, I really don't care how hard you hit the foul ones. It's the ones that go straight that I prefer.
Yeah, that's where we'd like to see the barrel actually on the ball. Yes.
2-2. Swung on, line drive, right field, hooking towards the line, and it just goes foul. Just a little bit outside the line.
Yeah, that was dangerously close.
I think Johnson and the home plate umpire having a laugh.
Yeah, we mentioned the shorter porch there in right field, but Johnson, he got out of the box quick. I think that would have easily been a double for him.
Jones, 2-2. In the dirt, past Ciereszewski. Both runners are going to advance. Jones will come home and cover home, I should say, as Hahn will stand on third, look down to see if there was any chance for coming around, but now both runners in scoring position on the wild pitch. Johnson has it to a 3-2 count, 1 out. Warriors trail by 2, bottom of the 4th. Jones set. Delivery. Swung on, skied, right center. That one's got a lot of juice behind it. Center fielder going over for it, not going to be able to make the play, and that's going to bring home 2 runs. Johnson will be holding up there at second. Here comes the throw from short. Going to be a little bit closer than I thought initially, but Allison does come home safely as the throw's just a little bit wide, and we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, Johnson got all over that pitch. That was another one that I thought had – the more it hung in the air, I thought maybe it would hang long enough and go over the fence, but it looked like it kind of short-hopped the fence.
Mound visit might have a substitution coming in here. We'll wait and see. Big Z Sports will go ahead and take a brief timeout. We'll return right after this.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Brief mound visit there. Lucas Jones still on the bump for the Trojans. 8-8 ball game. Thanks to a 2 RBI double for Javen Johnson. Hit that one at Country Mile.
Yeah, he definitely, we saw him live to see another pitch a couple times, just getting pieces of those changeups or the curveballs.
What a bunt there for Landon McClellan. He's going to hustle on down to first. Close play, and he is safe. Runners are going to be at the corners. Great job by McClellan. Could not have placed that bunt any better.
No, and actually where that ball landed, the pitcher did what he could to field the ball, but it actually had him twisted because he pushed the bunt out far enough to the third base side It was not ended up not being an easy play.
Back to the top of the order, Isaac Husted already has a pair of RBIs in this game. See what they do with McClellan on at first. Runners at the corners, one gone. Tied up from Carrollton. Jones kick steals. Curveball is there. For McClellan, I mean, I'm sure it was a sacrifice situation, but hey, if you're going to be able to lag one out, you're going to take that all day long. Pickoff move. Miller digs it out of the dirt over at first.
Yeah, when you do your job to lay the bunt down, if you put it in the right spot, you can make a hit out of it real easy.
0-1. There goes the runner. No throw down by Ciereszewski, and it was a strike called to Husted, who slips behind 0-2. Both runners in scoring position. To Husted. Curveball swung on and missed. It is in the dirt. He'll run down to first. Catcher can't find the ball. Ciereszewski looks back. Runner was way off at third, but he'll slide back in safely. So the bases will be loaded, but it is a strikeout there for Husted, and he'll luck out and be on at first. You saw over there at third base.
He was way down the line.
Johnson was waiting for that throw, and he was coming, but wisely turned around and went back when he noticed Ciereszewski had located the ball.
Yeah.
Garrett Broadwater, bases loaded, and now I think we are going to have our pitching change here for the Trojans. So Big Z Sports will take a brief timeout. We'll return right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Back to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. As coming in relief work for the Trojans, it will be sophomore Trenton Puntney, and he has his work cut out for him. 8-8 ball game, 1 out, bases loaded. Night for Jones is done on the mound, and for both these starting pitchers, like we've already mentioned, Adam, bit of a rough go for them, had some problems with locations and such. But you could also say big credit to both offenses for making them pay.
Absolutely, and I mean, if you remember, this is the same position that Coach Conley, he put his relief pitcher in the same scenario, bases loaded. They were able to get out of it, so I'm sure Coach Cooper is hoping, wait for the right time to make that move. Is it ideal? No, but you have to trust that the guy you're putting in there can get you out of the jam. Get the ground ball maybe for a double play or just make something happen.
Well, and we are right before tournament time, of course, so we know, you don't want to be overtasking a whole bunch of arms right now.
No.
You got to be making sure. But at the end of the day, too, this is a prime opportunity for some relief guys, some bullpen guys to get a lot more experience, and you definitely want them to have that.
Yes.
So Broadwater is coming up. He's got a pair of walks and a fielder's choice RBI. Still looking for his first knock of the game, and boy, would it come in a prime opportunity here if he's able to register that. for Puntney, still warming up on the mound. For a sophomore, too, this is a big spot to be in.
Yeah.
8-8 ball game as we roll on with the bottom of the fourth inning. Thanks to all who tuned in the pregame. Of course, the military appreciation that they got to do here at Carrollton. Flyover, got the 21-gun salute, everything. It was a fun time.
Yeah, and our camera person Abby, she did a tremendous job. I tried to lay it out the best that I could, but obviously as things progress and you're in the moment, it's even. I was like, oh, they're doing. So Abby.
Everything we do is organized chaos. That's
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Broadwater coming up to the plate. Runners on at third, it's Johnson. McClellan on at second. Houston on at first. He did strike out, but legged it out to first after Johnson kind of baited him in there. Infield will play in, trying to cut off the run at home. Puntney ready. First delivery to Broadwater is going to be just up.
Yeah, all you're looking for here, you just want this ball to stay in the infield. That's That's his job coming out of the bullpen. Get a ground ball.
1-0. Outside. Now, the last thing, too, I'm sure this is what Coach Cooper and company were talking to Puntney about. Last thing that you can afford here is a walk. You don't want to give away free runs.
No, absolutely. That's the one thing you definitely don't want to have here.
2-0. Outside again. You're looking a little low there, Adam.
Yeah, I figured I'd test out the seat. It's not bad. And actually, there's a little footrest here.
Oh, you're just going to take a nap the rest of the game then.
I did have a brownie, so.
Nap time. 3-0 outside, and that's going to be a run coming home. So Broadwater, 3 walks now he's gotten in this game and 2 RBIs.
Hey, whatever it takes.
One of those came on a fielder's choice. So it will bring up Jacob Whitmore, and now Carrollton leads 9-8. Whitmore had 2 flyouts and then an RBI double his last time up.
Yeah, Carrollton in a position now with only 1 out, bases still loaded. This is their opportunity to bust this thing wide open.
Delivery from Puntney. Whitmore turns on it, and it will foul down the left side. Puntney ready again. Swung on, left side, fly ball, left fielder racing in. Johnson's going to try to tag. Nope, he'll turn around and take it back. Not Johnson and McClellan. So a fly out will be the second out for Whitmore.
Yeah, Whitmore fly ball to left field there. Left fielder did a great job catching it and got it in real quick.
Landon James will come in. 2 outs, bases still loaded. His team up by 1, but another situation, Adam, you do not want to strand the bases loaded again.
No, absolutely not. It's been a game that's been that's kind of how it's played out today, where you're getting these opportunities, but you don't want to keep passing them up.
Puntney's first offering tries to go inside. It's just off the plate. Warriors threatening to bat around again.
They're all getting a lot of chances at the plate.
They are. They're wrecking my scorebook right now. The 1-0. Too low. That one's going to get away. And McClellan thought about coming home, but it didn't quite get away far enough. It's now 2-0. I think the catcher in blue might have actually gotten tied up a little bit there.
Yeah. And I think McClellan, the way that all developed there, it looked like he must have thought the ball was still in front of the catcher because like you said, the umpire and the catcher collided, so it kind of slowed the whole play down.
2-0. Inside, and it's off the arm of James, so it's an RBI on a hit by pitch.
Yeah.
You don't often draw it up that way, but it'll work. So 2 hit by pitches there for James.
He gets an RBI on that one.
He does. He'll probably think to himself, well, that one was worth it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So the Warriors do officially bat around this inning. Cooper Hahn back up to the plate. He started off this inning with a walk and eventually came around to score. 10-8 ball game. First delivery too far inside. Adam, you kind of foresaw it, I think, now, because it is getting closer to like a football score.
It is. It's getting there. Like I said, though,
First delivery, a strike on the corner.
Oh, the fly out. I'm sorry. I forgot all about the second out. I was thinking there was still one out.
That's all right.
Still an opportunity, though, for, all it takes is one hit. The Warriors can kind of blow this thing open.
Delivery, curveball, tries to drop it into the zone, but it's just a bit up. Puntney takes a deep breath, gets the call. His delivery. Swung on, right center, that's going to drop. One run's going to come around. Here comes the second one. Bounces off the right fielder in Farnsworth, and he'll gun it into third. 2 RBI single there for Cooper Hahn.
Nice piece of hitting. He went with the pitch there, hit it out to right field. Doing what you're asked to be able to drive 2 runs in.
Standing on second, it is James, as he held up and didn't try to push it any further. Now a 12-8 ball game. Hunter Allison, he was hit by a pitch and came around to score this inning.
It's one thing you don't want to do when you got something brewing and you're starting to get some runs across the plate. You don't want to run into a third out.
Delivery from Puntney, swung on, Tapper, 5-6 hole, and it's through. Coach Conley sending him home. Here comes Landon James. Throw is cut off, and it's not going to be in time anyway as James slides in safely. An RBI single for Hunter Allison as the inning continues.
Found the perfect spot there. Just in between the shortstop and third baseman to find the hole and drive in another run.
Michael Mullen, another plate appearance for him. He popped out this inning. Came in relief work and 2 at-bats in 1 inning.
Yeah, he's feeling like he came into the game at the perfect time.
First delivery to Mullen. Inside, he'll lean out of the way. (13-8). Now it's a football score.
It's definitely escalated to that.
Puntney's 1-0 in the dirt. Puntney ready. Next delivery, swung on, popped up, middle of the infield. Puntney comes off the mound, and he collides with his catcher. He'll make the grab, and everyone looks to be okay for out number 3. That'll end the inning. Warriors played a bunch. It's 13-8. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Big Z Sports back once again. The Warriors have opened up a 5-run lead. It's 13-8. Offensive barrage for sure. It will be due up at the plate for the Trojans. It's 1-2-3. You remember last inning, It's a bases-loaded jam, and it was a strikeout and a throwdown by James that got Solinsky leaning off of first.
Well, and that's the thing.
Take that back. Fletcher leading off of first, rather.
As you mentioned, in some of the games we've done this year, somebody scores or expands out to a 5-run lead. You're like, oh, wow, this one's probably over. Today, I wouldn't bank on it. I mean, these teams are they've both had their spurts of getting runs. I mean, heck, Carrollton, yes, they scored 7 runs in the 4th inning. Tusky Valley scored 3. Those are high run totals for a baseball game.
Yeah, they certainly are. So McGuffin starting things off this inning. He has a double, a pop-out, reached on an error, and scored twice. Pretty much everybody in the lineup for both sides has been doing something on the base paths.
When we get to about the 6th inning, you're going to need a lot of time to say what everybody's done.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all that. First delivery from Mullins right down Broadway to McGuffin. Now we'll see if the confidence builder is there for Mullen, too, with his team now having the 5-run lead. You can just go out there and really just throw.
Yeah. Pressure now gone.
0-1, too far outside.
So as a pitcher, what you don't want to do is put yourself into that pressure situation yourself.
One delivery. Swung on, sky to the left side, and heads up behind the Carrollton dugout.
Boy, that really carried left. Mm-hmm. I'm looking down on the other side of the dugout, and I saw it drop back there by the bullpen.
Almost off the top of the power pole over there. Mullins, 1-2. Swung on, tapped foul. We'll do it again.
Well, on Monday, we're going to change gears back to softball, and we're going to kick off our softball tournament coverage as the Saints are going to travel to Strasburg to take on the Tigers. We're going to be shifting to full tournament coverage once the baseball draw gets announced, but we'll be heading into softball tournament starting next week.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to being up there in Strasburg and bringing you that game.
Yeah. Should be a good one.
2-2 in the dirt.
Obviously, TCC and Strasburg played twice this year. One, I believe, was I think one was actually a pretty tight game.
Well, they always say, what's the old adage of hard to beat a team three times in a year?
Absolutely.
3-2, swung on, line drive right into the glove of Whitmore. Out number one, logged by Mullen there. Biggie Twist coming up to the plate.
Yeah,
two walks for him, an RBI single.
That's just fun. That's just funny that that's literally on the lineup card.
First delivery to Mullen to Twist. Check swing tapper off of his own dugout. It's now 0-1. On top of the going into full tournament gear with baseball and softball, the IVC Track and Field Championships coming up next week, too.
Yeah. Last year that was one of 2 track meets we did, and this year it's going to be the final of 4 that we've done.
So we doubled from year 1 to year 2, so we do an 8 next year is what you're saying.
You never know.
Left center, fly ball. Center fielder moving over in Broadwater, and he will make the grab for out number 2. 2 quick outs now for Mullen in relief. Isaac Matthews coming to the plate. He's 3 for 3 today, a pair of doubles and a single. It's a long night out there at the IVCs, but boy, is it a fun night for sure.
That is, and the first time we were at Newcomerstown this year, whenever I'm down there getting photos, I know that what I'm not going to do is get behind, because when I start missing stuff, it takes me all night to try to recover to get them all.
Are you also going to remember to bring some type of rain gear this time around?
Yeah, because I don't even have to look at the forecast. I know it's going to rain because we're doing a track meet.
Mm-hmm. The 1-0. Goes to the outside corner and gets it. Yeah, we have not had good luck this year with rain and weather. With track
we haven't
and
had
field.
good luck since we started last year.
That's true. The 1-1 inside to Matthews. Next delivery. swung on there on the check swing. Matthews had it on the inside part of the plate, and we go back to that defensive swing type of situation.
Yeah, he took the bat off his shoulder, but then he started to spin to get out of the way. Unfortunately, that does count as a swing.
2-2, inside and tight.
And speaking of track meets, first year for Estill, Thrilla, and Zorvilla, they secured their spot in our schedule, though, with their concession stand area that they offered. I'm like, well, you just penciled yourself in forever.
3-2, swung on and missed as Mullins sits down Matthews. Our first 1-2-3 inning of the day. We'll move on to the home half of the fifth. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Bottom of the order due up for Carrollton. Johnson, McClellan, and Husted. 13-8 ball game. Puntney still on the mound for the Trojans in relief work. I'm sure Coach Conley and company in the Warriors dugout said, look, we might have the 5-run lead, but don't settle on anything.
No, and if you're obviously, as with Coach Cooper, he doesn't want to see any more across the plate. Obviously not being able to match any of those runs there in the top half, so be interesting to see how the bottom of the fifth inning plays out.
For all the latest news in high school sports, check us out on Facebook. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get notifications on. Never miss a broadcast. We thank all of our fantastic spring sponsors for bringing you continued baseball and softball coverage. And today specifically, we also want to give a thank you to Rinkus Insurance, jumping on for a Carrollton broadcast. And I know they got a lot of pride in Carrollton athletics.
Absolutely, and all 3 that we mentioned, Rinkus and Paul Palace and Hubner, they not only supported this baseball broadcast, but are supporting the softball broadcast that we're doing over in Zorville today. So, again, we thank them. If it's not for all these sponsors you're watching today on the screen, none of this is what we do is possible.
So to start off the fifth, Johnson leading things off, sees the first one from Puntney just out of the zone. Johnson, single and a run scored, a fly out, and a 2 RBI double with another run scored eventually. Puntney winds and delivers. Johnson swings through it, now 1-1. You and I are going to have a real fun time figuring out a McInturf Realty player of the game.
You ain't kidding. It's not going to be for a lack of stat options.
No.
I said your book's going to be full.
We're almost there. The 1-1 outside. Immediately following the game, we'll bring you the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Tell you all about how this one shaped up and hand out that hardware. And
I would say it's safe to say that the guy at the plate right now would probably be one of the candidates early on.
He's up there for sure. It's now a 3-1 count. Next delivery, outside, so Johnson draws the walk to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Landon McClellan, pair of singles for him, 2 runs scored, a stolen base, and a pop-out.
You can tell the airport's very active today. There's been a lot of planes flying over.
It's a beautiful day.
Again, not as low as the one that was part of the Veterans Day appreciation.
Putney delivers, pitches low, stolen base for Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson makes stealing bases look pretty easy.
2 of those today. Putney ready. 1-0. There's a bunt attempt down the third baseline. It is a beautiful one and just hooks foul. And they're going to say it was in play. Putney scooped it up. It's a fair ball. Runners at the corners.
Nick, I don't know. Honestly, I thought he was going to let it go foul, and his momentum took him right to the ball, and that was still.
And now advancing on to second, and coming home's going to be Johnson. Now running over to third is McClellan. McClellan with a wide round, and he'll hold up there.
Well, that whole situation went from bad to worse really quick for the Trojans. And that ball actually went off the catcher's mitt and hit the umpire, which made it ricochet back. It ricocheted over to the other corner. So that was a very strange sequence of events.
You can check on our Wayne Dorr instant replay. Oh, never mind. We will be getting to that, is how that whole situation wound out. I think for Putney, what he was worried about was it might hit a rock or something and come back into fair territory, so he wanted to grab it foul, but it hadn't all the way gone into foul territory, I suppose.
And the other problem with that, as much as it rolled down the line, the play has already – there was not going to be a play at first regardless, so you have to just rely on letting it get to the other side of the white line and grab it real quick once it does.
And if it doesn't, well, so be it.
Yes, exactly. The runner was going to be there regardless.
Isaac Husted in. I'll get to how his day is shaped up here in a second as he wears that one off of his back. Hit by pitch for Husted as he'll now stand on at first. But prior to that, he had a walk, a single, a 2 RBI single, a pop-out, and a strikeout, but eventually came around to score a run because you remember it was a drop third strike, and he made it to first.
Yes.
So he's done a little bit of everything today.
He has done a little bit of everything.
Garrett Broadwater, a fielder's choice RBI, 3 walks and an RBI walk. 2 runs scored for him.
A lot of walks.
Still looking for his first hit.
So you turn that into a positive. Hey, great eye today, Garrett.
0 for 1 through 4 plate appearances. First delivery to Broadwater. He'll go right back up the middle, and he must have heard me because there's his first knock of the game and an RBI for him. Runner still hustling. Throw comes into third. It was on line, but it's not in time as sliding in safely over there.
And Houston. Actually, I think that if you notice, Nick, the umpire waited. The ball popped out of the third baseman's glove, and I think that if he would have held on the ball, it scooted out. I think that if he would have held on to the ball, I think there was actually he may have been out.
Jacob Whitmore will come in. RBI double and 3 flyouts for him. Both runners in scoring position. Still nobody out. 15-8. Bottom of the 5th.
And now the Trojans have to worry. They have to worry about 3 more runs come across for the Warriors, and that's a wrap. So, they got to stop the bleeding here.
Down the line, and it hooks foul. Yeah, that might be, something on the mind of Coach Conley and company, too, especially after, we saw the heads-up situation on the base running there, taking advantage of Tusky Valley getting caught napping, which is all stuff, again, you kind of get figured out and you learn right before the tournaments. That could be a big help down the road.
That's the thing, and Coach Cooper was actually talking to us about that pregame, about, how he's happy with the schedule that his team's played, and that's why he's regardless of record, he's going to be confident going in.
Through the 5-6 hole, Whitmore's got 1 RBI. Here comes the second run home. Throw is cut off, and it is a 2 RBI single for Whitmore, his 3rd RBI of the day.
Nice hard hit there between third and short.
Landon James will come in now. He had an RBI hit by pitch his last time up.
Yeah, he's the ball has found him today. Twice.
He's been hit twice, a ground out and a single for him. 17-8, and again, one more comes across, and that would do it for the Warriors. Pickoff move, sliding back in safely is Whitmore.
And we won't be bringing it, but I believe this is a doubleheader out here today. They are going to play 2 games. Obviously, we're broadcasting game 1 of the doubleheader as we are doing the same thing in Zorville, just doing the 1 game.
James, a ground ball, glove there, and the throw is wide at first. He'll round first and hustle in for second. Here comes the throw in. It's going to be a close play, and he's tagged out. So a very untraditional double play, but it will get 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, the Trojans were coming off the field there thinking that was out number 3, but I don't think there was any outs to start with.
There were not. Cooper Hahn will now come in.
He's had a good day at the plate.
Hahn, a 2 RBI single, a walk, 2 walks, and another single. So 2 for 2, 2 RBIs. Runs scored. Puntney ready. Delivers. Watches it too high. Immediately following the game, as we already mentioned, we got the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show upcoming. Puntney delivers too far outside. You know, we were talking in the pregame, too, about Carrollton the night before has put up 18 runs on the doorstep of doing that again.
Yes. Yeah, when you have an offense that's capable of putting that many runs up, I mean, granted, you have some walks that have factored into that and whatnot, but that doesn't matter. They still know what it takes to execute and get those runs in.
The 2-1 outside. Not seen any more activity out of either pen.
No,
and you got to think ahead, especially with it being a doubleheader. You can't throw too many arms out there in game 1.
No.
3-1, swung on, popped up, middle of the infield. Second baseman over, shortstop's going to call him off though in McGuffin and make the grab for out number 3. So we will move on to the top of the 6th. Trojans at the plate. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
4-5-6 coming to the plate for the Tusky Valley Trojans as we start off the 6th inning here from Carrollton. Mullen still on the mound for Carrollton, and Adam, I'm sure the Warriors very happy with a lot of their offensive production throughout today. Definitely looking to just slam the door as we roll on here. Both these sides, they've got a game 2 coming up after this. So
yeah, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think I get these numbers mixed up so much, but I think it's 8 after 6 if I'm not mistaken.
No idea, truthfully.
Yeah,
we were wrong on that earlier this year.
We were.
I think it's still 10 after 5 no matter what.
It's 10 after 5, I know that. So regardless, the Trojans are going to want to have to, they start chipping away at this lead. They got 2 more innings. To try to cut back into that lead and see what they can do here.
Nick Miller leading it off for Tusky Valley. His day at the plate so far, 2 strikeouts and a walk. It was actually an intentional walk, too. Mullen delivers, goes for the inside corner, just inside. Mullen winds, fires, swung on and missed. Big thank you once again to the Carrollton Athletic Department and the Carrollton community. Always fun doing a game down here. 1-1. Miller fouls it away.
Yeah, and we'll obviously, just like we did last year, we covered some Warrior tournament baseball, and obviously we hope to do that again this year. Awaiting to see what the brackets look like. Try to get the right type of matchup, I guess you could say.
Swung on and missed as Mullins sits down Miller for out number 1. Jesse White coming to the plate, a 3 RBI double. Reached on an error with a run scored and a fly out for him.
Working on schedules, obviously this year being a little bit different, being with the 7 divisions. It'll move Carrollton into that Division 4, which is, at least from the other teams that we cover, that's only Indian Valley. So should be interesting to see how it's all mapped out.
1-0. White thought about it, but it's on the corner anyway. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swung on, Tapper, left side. Whitmore gloves it. It's in play. Long throw across the diamond, and he'll get him.
Hey,
nice play by Jacob Whitmore.
You would almost think he's a quarterback.
Imagine that. Luke Miller now will come in. Pair of walks and a pop-out for him. That is a heck of a defensive play. Over there at first, Allison's probably thinking, you're making my job too easy. Miller still searching for his first hit of the ball game. Mullen ready. First delivery. Outside corner for a strike.
It's kind of strange to see that. He called time and then never moved out of the box. Usually if you call time, you at least take that one step and
he just wanted to
kind of readjust.
0-1. Foul back towards us. If I had a glove and there was no fence, that would have been right to me.
There are a lot of ifs there, but you're right.
If and if. That's also assuming I would have actually caught it. That's,
That's true.
Mullins, 0-2. Inside, over the head of Miller. Next offering. Swung on, Tapper, Mullen gloves it, and flips on to first for out number 3. Moving things right along. Warriors coming up right after this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Bottom of the 6th inning on the way. Carrollton way out in front here and can button this one up with one more across. At the plate, it's Hunter Allison, Michael Mullen, and Javen Johnson. Trenton Puntney still on the mound for Tusky Valley.
And, we mentioned it before. You can tell that there's a doubleheader, though, today because it's the bottom of the 6th inning, and I still smell hot dogs cooking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're going to be cranking them out all day long. So, Allison, 3 singles, 2 RBIs, a hit by pitch, a run scored, a stolen base, and quite a few putouts at first.
Yeah.
Been a busy day for him.
It has been a busy day. Another contender, possibly?
Oh, sure. Again, you and I, how many shirts did you bring? Because at this point, we're going to have a hard time differentiating between any of them.
Our player of the game. Here's the whole team gets shirts.
We're going to stitch them all together and make a team blanket, actually. Looks like we are going to have a pinch hitter coming up here in just a little bit as somebody else is warming up over there. So it will be Allison, though, who leads things off.
Allison, I'm going to guess that he's at least 6'5".
Your guess is as good as mine.
He's pretty tall.
Always like that out of a first baseman.
Yes.
Extra reach. First delivery from Puntney through over towards the third baseman. Fletcher's going to grab it and on to first for out number 1. Good glove over there, and Allison was wasting no time on that plate appearance.
No. He liked the first pitch, and he said, I'm going to go ahead and swing at this one.
Now in number 52, Thomas 80, the junior. So 80 hitting in the spot of Michael Mullen. We'll see if that'll
just be a pinch hit re-enter.
I would assume. First delivery is going to be a ball. Yeah, good opportunity for the junior to come in and log a little time at the plate. 1-0. Swung on, ground ball. Coach Conley thought about trying to glove it. Sure, nobody in that Warriors dugout's going to give him a hard time for missing the ball. Sure, he'd say, if I had a glove, it was mine. 1-1. Swung on, back up the middle, off the glove of Puntney. Now a slow roller to short. Glove fired, and it's going to be an out at first. 80 was trying to hustle it out, but it is a 6-3 putout for the second out of the inning.
That was a nice play because that was not easy whatsoever. It's already going to slow down on the grass, but then when it hit the pitcher's glove, to slow down even more, the shortstop, he really had to hustle on that.
Johnson, your DH. Single, double, 2 RBIs, a walk, scored 3 runs, flown out to right.
Sounds like a DH stat line.
Yes, it does. First delivery, popped up, right side, trailing. First baseman goes back in Miller, calls off the right fielder and makes the grab for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning there in the bottom of the 6th. On to the 7th. Trojans, last chance at the plate coming up after this.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Tusky Valley with quite the tall hill to climb here as it's going to be their last chance at the plate. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel for some high school baseball from Carrollton. Adam, for the Trojans here, obviously you got a second one today as the first part of this doubleheader. You just want to look for anything as a positive to move in the direction. They're not, you're not saying you're going to try to play all 9 runs here, but you're going to try to just have something to build on heading into Game 2.
Absolutely, and not only just building for Game 2, but building for, in a week and a half, you're going to be playing your first tournament game, and that's what, ultimately that's where, league titles and all that stuff have been, a lot of that's already been done and handled, taken care of. So now everybody's focus is moving on to the big picture, and that's the big tournament at the end of the season.
And you were right, as it is Mullen back on the mound, so it was just a hit and a re-entry for the pitcher for the Warriors. Roman Farnsworth, single, a walk, and a ground out. He'll see ball one. Both these teams combining so far 25 runs in the first game. I'm sure it's going to be a very entertaining game, too.
Yeah.
Next one swung on and missed. That sidearm action from Mullen, it's got some nice whip to it.
It does. It's, anytime somebody drops their arm down a little bit for their release point, that in itself makes it a little tricky. He seems to have good control with everything that he throws.
There'll be a 1-2 upcoming.
I'm watching this person walk down that hill over there by the parking lot, and I'm just thinking, if I would have done that, I would have fell. I would have rolled down the hill.
Next one is outside. Yeah, there is no way. I don't have the proper footwear for traction to do that today. You and I are taking the gravel path.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Now the 2-2. Swung on. Tapper. Husted charges it short. Can't quite glove it. It's off of his glove. And Farnsworth will be on safely. So the error there for Houston.
Houston did a great job. He did what he's supposed to do. You got to charge those balls. And I think he thought he was going to get to it before it hit again, and he wasn't able to.
So Landon Fletcher in. Sacrifice, pop out, and a walk. Actually, it was a hit by pitch that brought a run home, so an RBI hit by pitch. We've had a couple of those, which
we have.
You don't say very often.
No.
He'll go to deep left field. Left fielder trailing back. He's not going to get there in time. It's going to be almost off the fence. Farnsworth rounded second. He'll pull up in third. Both runners will move into scoring position. Fletcher with a double. With nobody gone, has Tusky Valley in business.
I'm thinking Farnsworth held a little longer than Coach Cooper thought, because he was giving him he was going to send him home, and then he looked back up and realized he was just rounding second. So
Kane Selinsky still searching for his first hit of the day. He's hit into a fielder's choice, struck out twice. Would be a prime opportunity to deliver one here.
Yes.
Mullen winds, delivers. It was inside. It was going to be a check swing, but it's off of the arm or maybe the side there of Selinsky, so bases will be loaded. So back to the top of the order now, as it will be Hunter McGuffin. He has a double, 2 runs scored, reached on an error, popped out, lined out. Just again,
it's taking longer to read all these.
Mullen winds and fires. Will find the zone. Still looking for our first out, top of the 7th inning. Warriors up big, but the Trojans not going away. 1-0. Inside over the head of McGuffin, who has to duck under it. One. Swung on, driven, left field. That's going to fall in play, and it's going to score 2. Hunter McGuffin
that might score 3.
Third runner is going to be held up there at third. A 2 RBI double for McGuffin.
Yeah, dropped right over the third baseman, right inside the line, and went all the way to the corner. Nice piece of hitting there.
Selinsky, who held up at third. McGuffin now on at second, and now it's a 17-10 ball game.
Yep. Chipping away.
Biggie Twist at the plate.
Yes, Biggie Twist.
2 walks, a single, RBI single, 2 runs scored, and a fly out to center. Mullen ready. He'll wind and deal. Runs high. Baseball's such a game of momentum, too. You suddenly start feeling that Tusky Valley bench come alive a little bit more.
Yes.
Now the 1-0. Inside, Twist leans out of the way.
And right now, the Warriors, they just need balls in play. They don't care if the runs are scoring right now, but you want to be getting outs while that's happening.
2-0. Swung on. Tapper, left side. Shortstop at Houston has it. Fires across the diamond. And a dig over there at first, and Twist beats it out. Shane Twist with an RBI single has runners at the corners. It was Solinsky who came home to score.
Again, Houston did a great job. That ball was deep in the hole. That's a tough play to make.
Isaac Matthews, 2 doubles, a single, an RBI, 2 runs scored and a strikeout. Delivery from Mullen, too high in the zone.
Trojan faithful down there still. 70 degrees.
Oh, there's that. 1-0. Swung on, foul to the left. Yeah, we kept saying about the picturesque day, and we weren't joking.
No.
You know what would be really good right now is that chocolate milk that the Tusk Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Food provides. Not on the schedule for today. Next one. Ground ball past Whitmore. It's going to bring a run home as Matthews with an RBI single. Still nobody gone. And the Trojans still chipping away.
Yeah, they've cut it down to 5, and there's still no outs. You got 2 runners on. It gets a little bit more concerning for, obviously when you have a lead like that. If they keep chipping away, and it gets down to where one at bat can make it be a tie game, we're slowly creeping into that situation.
Miller has struck out 3 times today and walked once. It was an intentional walk. He'll foul the first one he sees off the cage. Now, it is important to note here, it's still a 5-run ball game, so not necessarily in play. Carrollton does get last at bat.
They do, yes.
As the home team, of course. Mullen winds, fires. Inside, Miller leans out. And I think I heard about 4 different people say, wear that.
Yeah.
That's easier said than done. You're not the one standing in there.
It's a reaction thing. I mean, it's
self-preservation.
Yes, yes.
The 1-1 to Miller. Swung on and missed. Mullen goes upstairs. Would be a big out number 1 if Mullen can log it here. Miller struggled at the plate today, but we know he's got a lot of pop. Next one's too far outside. And we keep talking about the short porch, only 270 down the line for Miller.
Yeah.
Two. High and a hold there for Miller. Full count.
So quiet over in the Warrior pen.
Next delivery. Tries for the outside corner and misses. Bases will be loaded. It'll bring Jesse White to the plate. White, a fly out, a 3 RBI double, reached on an error, scored a run, and ground out. Mullen ready, his first delivery to White on the outside corner for a strike.
And again, Warriors, the defense here, all you're looking to do is get outs. Still hold a 5-run lead.
Next delivery inside, White has to lean out. The 1-1. Cut on, popped up, right side. out of the field of play, but it's going to be gloved there. No problem by Allison at first for the first out. And that, if you are Mullen on the mound, has to be a big sigh of relief.
Mullen, and I'm thinking Coach Conley in the dugout is probably saying, okay, there's one.
Luke Miller, pair of walks, a pop out, and a ground out for him. Mullen winds and deals, swung on, ground ball, second baseman, hard hop over his head. One run comes around. Here comes the second. Miller will hold up at second. I don't know if that went off the glove there of the second baseman or is on the lip of the infield.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was actually a Taylor. I mean, I think everybody did. I thought it was going to be a Taylor-made double play. And a nasty hop. That's what they're looking at right now. It's evidently it caught the edge of that grass.
Caught something, and suddenly 17-14 tying run is at the plate. As they are back to the top of the order, Roman Farnsworth.
Or they batted through the order.
Or, pardon me, batted, yeah, good call. Batted around as the first one's a strike on the outside. Got my words mixed up there.
So that thing we talked about 3 or 4 batters ago, we're there now. One swing of the bat can tie the ball game.
Delivery to Farnsworth, outside corner again. Farnsworth, ground out. Single, walk, reached on an error, scored a run. The 0-2, swung on, off the end of the bat. Husted gloves at short, goes on to third and gets the lead runner for out number 2. And a wise play by Husted not to rush it, knew exactly where he was going.
Very heads-up play there by Husted.
So it comes down to Landon Fletcher, the third baseman.
Didn't he double in this inning?
He did, and eventually came around to score.
Okay, I thought so.
First delivery, cut on, fouled back. Outside of that, Fletcher had a hit-by-pitch RBI, fielder's choice, and a pop-out.
Regardless of how this ends up, again, Coach Cooper, I'm sure, is going to be thrilled with his no-quit effort by the Trojans.
Up and in, now 1-1. Next delivery, outside for ball 2. Mullins, 2-1. Outside corner called, strike at the knees. Down to the last strike. Mullen looking to close the door. 2-2. Inside. A full count and a payoff pitch upcoming. Deep breath from Fletcher. Mullins ready. Out of the stretch. On the outside corner. Strike 3 is called. Fletcher sat down. 17-14. The Carrollton Warriors will hold on for the win over the Tusky Valley Trojans in the first of this doubleheader today. What a wild ride throughout.
Wild ride, that would be the understatement of the day, I would say.
So Carrollton improves to 15-4 on the season. Tusky Valley will fall, and both these sides get to play again here in just a little while.
Get a little bit of a break, I'm sure. Get a little snack and come right back at it and play another game.
Stick around. We've got your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show on the way. We'll hand out our McInturf Realty Player of the Game Award following this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Rinkus Insurance in Carrollton, your local independent insurance agency, offers their clients personal, commercial, and farm insurance, utilizing a consultative process to ensure you get the maximum protection available for the lowest possible cost amongst the companies they represent. Rinkus Insurance prides themselves on providing peace of mind with maximum protection at the best value to each client they serve. See what Rinkus Insurance can do for you by calling 330-627-4442. Rinkus Insurance is a proud supporter of Carrollton Athletics and wishes them best of luck in today's game.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
A wild afternoon of baseball here from Carrollton. The Warriors pick up the 17-14 victory over the Trojans of Tusky Valley. And we joked that it could turn into basically a football score after that first few innings. And it did, 17-14. Carrollton going to be feeling good about the win, but I'm sure more than a few things to polish up there that Coach Conley and company will be going through. We could go down all the stats for everybody, but my goodness, monster games all over the place for a whole host of players. So we will move right into our McInturf Realty Player of the Game presentation. This was a hard one to go through with the Carrollton Warriors lineup that really produced from top to bottom. But what we're ultimately going to go with is a player who went 3 for 4 at the plate today, had a pair of RBIs, played a solid game defensively. Getting the McInturf Realty Player of the Game win today is first baseman Hunter Allison for the Warriors. Game 2 is going to be on the way here from Carrollton, so of course, you want something to do for today. It's a beautiful day at the ballpark. Stop on down and see how the second game maps out. That'll do it today from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. For Logan and Abby with Claxon Communications and Adam Ciereszewski, I'm Nick McWilliams. Stay tuned, Z Country. Big Z Sports will be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.